fucking eye. Yo. Oh wow. They got my little clips. I guess they banned. I don't know. I couldn't come on until my little music stopped playing. Hold up 1 second. No, let me turn this TV down. I don't know this new YouTube like that. I don't be out here, man. So they censorship. I see they had cut off Coach Greg's stream today, middle of the stream. So I think they just blocked out my little. When can I do this? SP motherfucking I. Self prioritize individuals. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can do that. I expect this stream to be cut off, but anyway, I'm gonna just go straight in. I need to post. I'm gonna start posting a link to my I'm gonna start posting the link to my Twitter X. I think I'll be able to do what I need to do out there, but well, I had an interesting experience. I think over the weekend, I got a homeboy of mine. He's always telling me about, Mr. Lucario, the game guy. I don't know if it's Masculinity game. I really don't tune into that type of content, but he's always talking about this guy. So I went on ahead and checked them out, and they were actually doing a live stream with a panel. So I listened for a little while, and I decided to call into the panel. And it was an interesting experience calling into that panel. So I'm gonna get into that and then try to give it. I'm gonna try to digest it because I haven't even replayed the whole thing yet. So this will be my first time replaying and listening to it and just I was trying to figure out what happened. Like what happened? But
No, it's about not giving them money. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is what you're asking requires you to not give women money. Do you understand that?
I want the interaction really doesn't have any substance or depth to it. So what's happening?
I would say let them niggas run with it, and I would just do my business because
Right. Yeah. Let them go. All right, go ahead. You a passport, bro, and go ahead.
Those guys, or me to those guys. No. You gotta look at it the other way. Once she gets me, not only will she look at me like, damn, I'd have wasted my time with a bunch of niggas. I wish I would have met you 10 years ago, right?
Exactly, right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because you got to look at it like this too, is that, because the thing is, when you talk about better, it's not like anything is better or worse in reality. What it is that she perceives it as something
fair use. I'm not trying to steal these guys' content or nothing like that. I'm just really trying to get to the point where I came in the conversation. I think I must have come into the conversation within the next couple of minutes. But yeah, I ain't had no pussy in months, y'all, but let's go.
That she hasn't experienced that would be actually more enjoyable than what she has experienced.
Right.
So meaning that when a woman meets you, it's like this, right? You could watch a movie at your house on your 13-inch screen TV, right? Or you could go to IMAX theater and watch it on a big ass screen and get popcorn and all this other shit and sit in this comfy seat or whatever. So that would be considered better than watching it on your 13-inch screen TV. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a different experience that is way better than what you had before. So when a woman should be experiencing that when she's with you. So
I like the comment that's on the screen. So you guys say you better than women while all you do is put them on a pedestal. That's interesting, and I kind of agree with it because if you could talk every day of the week, do classes and all of this stuff about getting girls. These guys don't look young. None of these guys look under 30. A couple of these guys look over 40. The guys on the left, they look over 40. They look like they be hitting around 50. That's what they look like. I may be wrong, but these guys are not by any means young. Neither one of these guys on the left. The guys on the right, they look like they could be in their 30s or kept themselves up good in their 40s.
it doesn't make sense for you to try to kowtow to her when you are the better experience that she's going to get by her going with your program.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
Real quick, Hastings, why the fuck you listen to us then, bitch? Before we kick you out of the room, why the fuck you even listen to us, dog? We're gonna do your
Hastings is one of them cats. We got 704. 704, you on live with the Real Game 03 panel. Name.
Hastings was making a good point. But anyway, this is where your boy Lord Hybrid calls in, man. And it's just, I mean, just we'll digest this together.
Age City, what's going on? 704, go ahead.
What's up, man? This is Lord Hybrid on 49 from Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right.
Is your real name Lord?
No.
Then why don't you speak like a fucking man and tell us your real name, dog? You ain't no fucking Lord. What is your name?
I guess this is how this is. I mean, all I just said was my name, my age, and where I'm at, and this is what they said. So this is where he starts off. So, I'm trying to keep the peace because I just want to make my points. I don't really want to argue with guys.
Look, my name is Mark.
Well, then fucking stand on your fucking name, dog. You walk up to bitches and say, I'm Lord Hybrid or whatever the fuck. This is why y'all fucking lose, dog. Well, that's your question, man.
I think I understand because, like, I think their audience is probably guys, young guys that have low self-esteem. So it's kind of like they're pimping these weak guys. Pimps kind of demoralize women to control them and extract resources from them, use them for things they want. And I think these guys, that guy, but really these guys are pimping these young, confused, who haven't been around men to know how to be traditionally masculine. I'm assuming maybe that's why they talk. So that's who they think's calling in. I think. I'm not sure.
All right, what's your question, bro? Go ahead.
First of all, Mr. Lucario.
They do a lot of laughing at people. So one, it's kind of like a shtick, like one an insult, and the rest of them will laugh at you. I think these guys are trying to lower the psychology of it is they're trying to lower yourself. They're trying to take a weak person and lower their self-esteem by talking down to them. I think that's what I sense.
My homeboy listening to you, man. You always referring me to you. And he likes your message. I don't really listen, but I tuned in today. But I just want to give you my situation and get any of the panel's insights. So
we just gave you the motherfucker that says
we are.
See, now this guy, look at him. I'll just say, hey, I want to get you guys. We already give it. I don't understand the point of that. I don't understand how that would help anybody to talk to them like that. I remember early in the red pill space when I would interact with the black section, like I came in with MGTOW, I mostly stayed with the white guys because you could have a conversation with them. Even if you disagreed, it wasn't really arguing, it was conversational. And so when I started doing my live stream before, I can't say before, I don't know anything about any history of these guys, so I can't say before them. But I can say that when I started live streaming back in 2006, and back then, you know, we always always respected my guests. And my thing was I wanted to hear what they had to say. I didn't want to just be chirping and, jumping in and any little word that triggers me, any way where I could lash an insult. I haven't insulted this man, but he's been constantly talking to me like, I don't know, disrespectfully, I'd say, and unprovoked.
He told you. You said your name is Lord. You on some bitch ass shit.
Go ahead, Lord.
Let him go, Steve. Let him go. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You a passport, bro, and go ahead.
See, so they do their little shtick. This guy insults you. They laugh. They try to make you feel like the butt of a joke. The two guys on the right. I don't know. Maybe this guy had a bad day. This guy on the top left, Steve. Maybe Steve had a bad day.
My God.
Passport, bro.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a sugar daddy.
And you're a sugar daddy. Oh my God, we're starting off real bad. So you don't like to stand on your name. You're a passport bro and a sugar daddy. Okay, you got 3 strikes so far. You're actually out, but I'm gonna let you go anyway, just so we could get your situation. Go ahead.
Okay, so more putting down the stranger. The stranger, a potential customer. This is how they treat their potential customers. But I think they want to come in and gang up on you. And maybe that's how they feel they assert their dominance over you. And that's how they say, hey, this is what men do. This is how it is. This is what it's like to be masculine. You curse people out, you disrespect them, and every negative thing that you could possibly think of, even though the person that you talking to is, orders of magnitude better than you in every way. You don't know that. So you think it's one of these little lame guys calling in and, you're going to harass them. So, okay, that's the shtick. So started with the old guy with the dusty t-shirt on the top left, Steve. But this guy, Miles Cunningham, he's carrying it on. So let's see. I still haven't defended myself. I just came in, I took a bunch of fire. And I'm just trying to get to my question because I was like, I just want to get to my question. I want to see what this guy, Locario, is going to tell me because my homie loves this nigga. I'm like, why you love this nigga? So I'm trying. I'm holding in my patience because I want to get to Mr. Locario and I want to get my question to him and see what kind of game he can give me. So this is the battering that I'm taking just to be able to do that.
Okay, this is my situation. Now, I mainly deal with overseas girls, but when I'm here, I've been sugar daddying for some years.
So you hate yourself, basically. You hate yourself.
You can never make your point. If you give an inch of space to communicate, they jump in and they say something negative about you to you. I hate myself. These guys are interesting.
Self.
Just let me.
The laugh stick, they do it.
Let me finish, bro.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Now,
See, now here comes the guy, Steve. You know what I mean? He said he's gonna let me talk, but Steve won't let me talk. Steve's got to find. Let's see what insult and disrespect he coming up with. Because the thing is, I can't complete a thought. I can't get a point. These guys just chop me off every time.
But go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, keep going.
I'm a self-made millionaire. So what I'm telling you is, me sugar daddying messed up my game.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because sugar daddying is easy. It's more transactional. Everybody is what they want.
Wait. Is this hybrid that used to have a YouTube channel from a while back?
This Lord Hybrid.
Oh, I know this nigga, man. I know. Shout out to you, bro. I used to listen to a lot of your shit, bro. I mean, I know you on that transactional shit, but some of the shit I took a couple of your gems though, a couple of your gems. But yeah, go ahead.
I have you in my gems in your shit, but
Yeah,
I fuck with.
And I shout you out too. I do shout you out, my nigga. I do.
Okay, so they used to just some guy, some little young guy or some rich dorky dude with money that has no experience. But now this guy know who he dealing with. This guy knows me, and this guy actually was influenced by me, and he just admitted that. So the people call in and they just start attacking them. This dude in the blue in the Chargers hat and the blue shirt, he's the only guy I felt like 100% carried himself solid. He's the only 100% I would say solid dude out of all of them. But at the same time, the guy Steve, I think he's the lowest quality character of them all. But the dude in the Charger hat, he's the most solid guy.
But what is it? How come you stopped doing your YouTube channel, man? What happened? They kicked you off or what?
I mean, they started throttling me and doing all that shit, and I was just like, "Fuck YouTube! I got a business to run."
Gotcha.
Let these other niggas, niggas like Coach Greg and all them niggas that I taught and who teach my message.
Right.
I would say let them niggas run with it, and I would just do my business because
Right. Yeah. The thing I always appreciated that you said was that shit about when you said take a bitch shopping and only buy shit for yourself. I appreciated that shit. That was some good shit. But anyway.
See now, see, this guy's quoting my lyrics. See, before I got on that live stream, I never heard of that guy. I didn't even know he made content. I never seen his face before. Like I said, the guy Steve, I seen Steve's face before, but I never listened to him. I might just click on a panel and I might just see him there. But I never paid attention. Shout out my boy Eagle Eye 77. Shout out Eagle Eye. But I never knew nothing that he was selling or what he was about. So now that I've established myself, this nigga, he's quoting my lines. I respect that, you know what I mean? Because I know I influenced the modern stuff, that the direction it took. I was the one who shifted it away from what it was to that, and everybody just flourished off that. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this nigga quoted my lyrics, man.
Go ahead and finish your shit. So you say you sugar daddy and then you only fuck with overseas bitches. So what's the problem?
Yeah, so you know me now. That just ain't the problem. It's just I like chicks max 24. I was out yesterday.
Okay.
I pulled up in Panera Bread.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a millionaire car, man, and a young chick who I wasn't even attracted to, but she walked past me and she just looked at me like I wasn't shit.
Wait, time out. With all due respect, time out. Why the fuck do you give a fuck? You just said you don't give a fuck, bitch. So why the fuck do you care? No, not brother, nothing. No.
See, that's this. You can't have a conversation. You can't make a point. He acts like I really care about a girl that made a. If I cared about that, I'd be depressed, because when I'm in the United States, I get, from black women, not only black women, not white women or other people, but mostly black women, young, prime age black women. They got a different attitude. So I just notice them, but I don't care how they feel. I don't deal with Americans. I have no desire to. But this is the way and these guys are supposed to be helping guys, but this is the way the conversation is going.
No, answer the fucking question, because I can't stand weak motherfuckers. Now let me ask you a question. You said you don't care about the bitch, but yet you talking about the bitch. Why the fuck do you care?
Why do you have to use that much profanity? Golly. Profanity is cool. You can throw it in, but I'm like, why do you care about the bitch? You saw the bitch. Why do you give a fuck? I'm like, dude. You gotta learn how to communicate your thoughts, a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Or just say what you mean, but goddamn, learn how to have. If you want to talk, learn how to have a conversation. A conversation is you might have to listen for a minute straight or a minute and a half straight. Conversations goes better when you listen and let a person make their point, and then you react. But you breaking up the point. You can't make the point, and you're not adding value. You're just barking profanity, and it's really juvenile. And I wish. I mean, the other three guys I could have tolerated. I just wish that guy wasn't on the panel. I think it would have been a little bit more productive without him.
If you listen, just get the whole story, then you can say what you gotta say. But what I'm saying is,
I'm undefeated.
Daddy and the passport messed up my game. And I'm just coming to the brothers.
Wait. Hold. Hybrid, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Because I don't want to.
All they do is just interrupt you. I'm not talking excessively long. These guys, if there's a half of a second break in your speech pattern, those niggas are gonna interject with bullshit. So these guys, and okay, well, let's see what's so important to where I couldn't finish my point. What's so important that the brother's gonna say? Miles Cunningham. That's the guy with the bald-headed guy with the shades on. His name is Miles Cunningham, and he's a masculinity coach. So let's see what he's gonna, say, since he's interrupted me, and I'm just trying to ask the question. Then I wanted to ask the question, then shut up and get the game if they had some game to give. That's all I wanted.
Bro, hold on 1 second. So you're saying that just because a bitch didn't give you a friendly look, your game is fucked up? So if you in a millionaire car, every bitch that look at you got to give you a friendly look? What are you saying?
Nah. I'm just saying that just stood out in my mind.
Oh,
these girls are like mean and shit. Hybrid,
stop.
Mean and shit. So I said the girls are mean, and that really triggered these guys. Well, I still think the young prime age women are mean. I mean, that's what I think. But it triggered them.
Nah. I'm just saying that just stood out in my mind. These girls are like mean and shit.
The mean and shit. These girls are mean and shit. They just reacted. Wow. I guess, in their version of masculinity, I don't know. I mean, you can't notice the girls mean. Oh God. And somebody's paying these guys for information. I mean, that's what they say. They say they get paid to teach guys how to be men. That's what they do.
Hybrid, stop it. Bro, are you serious? Are you trolling, bro? Because I remember you having more game than this, my nigga. I remember you being more conscious than this, bro. Seriously.
Look, I'm coming to the game, brother. So I'm telling you, I got a problem.
Wait. Hold on. So hold on, Mark. So
the money weekend, my game. That's all I'm telling you. So I'm saying.
Okay, wait. So what do you want?
You never get a damn point out. All right, he's gonna ask me a question. I'm gonna try to answer it. Let's see if they let me.
So what do you want now? What do you want to happen?
Well, like I said, I mostly passport, but I kind of want a chick.
God.
Locally, but I don't want a sugar baby. I want to use my game to get the chick that I want.
How do you
so wait. Hold on. So you want to actually? So you hold on. Wait. So listen. So you want a woman that actually likes you for you? That's what you're saying,
right? After all this tricking, that's what you want now.
Yeah. After all the tricking and passporting, it's not about liking me for me. I want to strengthen my game. The money messed up my game. That's what I'm saying.
See, these guys don't understand me. which they don't know me. The only guy that knows of me is the guy Miles Cunningham. So they're trying to say, "Oh, you want a girl?" See, their argument is, you should get a girl to like you for you. And I'm gonna tell y'all my experience as far. Let me get these fucking niggas off my goddamn screen. This my time, niggas. Y'all get in the background, niggas. Anyway, get to some common sense and shit. I'm trying to communicate to them that, hey, I don't have to approach girls. I haven't had to approach a girl in so long. Just because I mean, like in America, what I mean, like a young hot chick in America, I haven't had to approach them in so long because I would just sugar daddy them, which was I could get anything I wanted. I could totally control them. But mostly, I just go overseas and date girls. Now over there, it's a whole different thing. The girls look better. I can get more of what I want. I enjoy them better. So I just stopped dating Americans because I didn't enjoy it anymore. And that's what I'm trying to commit. So I'm like, okay, if I wanted to holler at an American chick, because I've been passporting here, I kind of been disconnected from the females here. So help me with my game because I think I'm weak in that area. And I'm just trying to get help with that. And these guys, golly, they put on a real show for you, trying to use the guest as the butt of their jokes. So I'm just trying to get to the information. It took me all this time just to get to the information. And I still haven't gotten any information. I've just gotten insults.
Caller. See, I'm glad you called in. I'm glad because I know a lot of tricks feel like you. Because at some point,
Now that's shaming language, calling me a trick, but I've been called a trick before. And usually that's pimps say that. Now that I used to hear Ramil, who was actually a pimp. Shout out to Ramil. Ramil actually went to jail for pimping. And so he used that terminology because I was the first one out the black manosphere to really present and stand behind. I made the video call. You can ask him about the video called The Female Gig Economy. Ask that guy, the bald headed guy in the shades at the top right. He knows he's heard it. And I took the bullets for that because the whole I'm talking about, especially in the black manosphere. The white manosphere was more open to ideas. The black manosphere was very hostile to anything other than the traditional game, like this kind of Neanderthal black man mentality. Like dudes in the 70s thought like this, but these guys are old, especially the two on the left. So this we fought them off and we got called tricks and all this stuff. So that's kind of shaming language that this guy's using. So, but this is their outdated understanding.
after you didn't pay for so much pussy, you're like, man, but I'm not really getting the connection I want. The interaction really doesn't have any substance or depth to it. So what's happening is because you sold yourself out and you compromised your dignity. That's what you really did. You compromised your dignity, and now you're looking at it like, yeah, the shit was fun. I had my little run with these chicks. So now what you're realizing is when I run into chicks, am I to a point where the only way they're gonna fuck with me is if I leave with my wallet, if they see my whip first? Is that what you're having?
Okay, now that's one of those 1970s Negro mentality tropes. See, these guys think that rich guys can't get girls, and actually, I started to sense that they resented me because I have wealth and they don't. None of these guys look wealthy. None of them are wealthy. I am wealthy. I mean, you know, so a lot of it is that, and then they don't know what it's like to have money. So their assumption is no, because you're sugar dating, there's zero connections, and nobody likes you for you, and that I actually yearn for somebody to like me for me. For me, going through life as a man and experiencing, like when I was in especially pre-social media. Like I said, I'm pushing 50. Pre-social media, like when I was in college, girls did like you for you, and I had girls that liked me for me. I had to look. I didn't play sports. I didn't have money, but I had on my campus. I was in the top 10% of attractive women. That was my girlfriends, and we maintained relationships. The girl I was my college sweetheart that I was with for 4.5 years. She worked 2 jobs and went to school full time. Worked one job to pay her bills, worked another job to buy me stuff, and bought me stuff all the time. But it wasn't I was pimping her. She was my girlfriend, and I loved her, and she loved me. But I didn't have the work ethic at the time, but she did. But she would want me to go places with her, so she would work hard and if she wanted me to get a job, she'd work hard and get enough money to buy me a suit and help me get a job. She dressed me. She wanted me to be more preppy in school, and I was more Tim boots and jeans every day. She wanted me to start wearing khakis and sweaters and bracelets, and she bought me that shit. But it wasn't me using her. She was my girl. I loved her. And after we graduated, I helped her oftentimes and advised her. So I have it, I come from I'm not one of the like 16-year-old guys or 18-year-olds that'll be calling in now. I'm from before their era. I don't know if I'm older than the 2 guys on the left, but I know I'm older than the 2 guys on the right. So but in that era, girls like you for you. Now in my 30s, I noticed I was having much less success with women. And I remember my sister told me, she's like, bro, you don't want to be 30 and broke. That ain't cute. She used to date high value guys with BMWs, and my sister's older than me. She's in her 50s. But when she was young and hot in her 20s, she dated top dudes with money only. And she was an attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed in the 30s, it changed from them liking you to you. They want you to have your shit together. And it took me a long time to figure that out. I was like, well, I ain't getting nowhere. I was driving a little Nissan Sentra, the same one from college 10 years ago. Was smoking, I had a little regular apartment, regular job, wasn't making no spectacular money. And man, my sexual marketplace value and my success rate with women shrank and declined because I didn't understand that I was stepping into a different level of life where you got to put up or shut up. So I left the like me for me stuff in my 30s, but I got pushed in to put up or shut up. And, I'm attracted to how good you got yourself together. Okay, so it took me some years to figure that out. And then as I left my 30s, I started really focusing on my business. And within my 40s, I built up a business to where now I'm wealthier than, everybody else of my peers. Like all of my college friends and college graduates, I'm wealthier than all of them. Everybody I graduated from high school with, everybody, including the damn valedictorian. I make more money than them. I live better than them. They got jobs. They'll be lucky to get 100 grand. I do 100 grand a month. Or shall I say 6 figures a month? Not every month, but I'm in the high fives or the low sixes monthly through business. But I took 10 years to build my business. Okay, so when I got into my 40s, see, I'm just explaining the journey of life. Why these guys sound so juvenile to me, and to be as old as they look, they don't seem to have real experience in life, because life taught me the like you for you shit was when you was in high school and college, when you were in your early 20s. If you're over 30, it ain't about liking you for you no more. She's going to be attracted to how well you got yourself together. So when I really got myself and exceeded above any of these guys on the screen right here. Far above any of these fellas. These guys, they will never see my level. This is a fact. Okay, so they don't understand the perspective of a wealthy man, which is I'm more attractive because of my wealth. And I used to always hear the masculinity guys talking about what's that concept? Damn. But these guys sound juvenile. I think they're giving out juvenile information from my perspective, and they don't understand a wealthy man perspective because none of these guys have ever had money. So the way they talk to me, they can't advise me because they don't know how to live like me, and they never will because they'll never be wealthy. Old 1970s mentalities plus it's juvenile, because if you a 50-something-year-old man telling me I need to find a girl to like me for me, that was heavy D. Then he said, I want somebody to love me for me, and we was dancing to that shit when we was in high school. That was in the 80s, bro. If you in your 30s and 40s, she's attracted to how well you're doing. This is the reason why older men ascend in value, ascend in sexual marketplace value as they age, because if they're doing the right things, they're becoming more successful. And so when I pull up in a nice vehicle, I'd like to ride in that vehicle. These guys think I don't get girl. Look, I went to a picnic, a Greek picnic, and when I had just bought my truck, and girls were running up like, I'd like to ride in your truck. Now, I'm a fit man. I'm a fit man, and I'm a good communicator. I'm by no means lame. You know what I'm saying? And they're acting like I'm, I don't know. These guys are interesting.
No, but the bitch saw his whip and she still gave him the ugly look.
That's right. Because I haven't dated Americans in years.
Exactly.
And so
listen.
The age range of Americans
Nick,
they just want to be talking, man. They don't want to hear nothing. They want to talk and insult. But this guy in charge of that, he says, hey, you hurting because you feel like you tired of tricking, and you just want somebody to like you for you. And I'm like, no, I just want to get my game right. I don't give a fuck what a bitch likes. Yo, these niggas really don't know. My homeboy know. I don't give no fucks about a hoe. Fuck them. I drop them all the time. The line he was quoting was my video, self-prioritize individual. He was saying take a chick shopping and buy yourself something and nothing for her. That video, I really lived that life, only to a further extreme then, because I'm far wealthier now than I was when I made that video.
Nigga, here's the game. Nah, shut up. Here's the game. No, be quiet.
Shut up, be quiet. This is how they talk to their people, man.
Be quiet, nigga. Here's a game.
Be quiet, nigga.
If you want to find a bitch, you gotta practice. Because here's the thing, because you've been sugaring and fucking passporting for so long, you ain't no better than a fucking 15-year-old nigga that just had his first wet dream.
Now, see, I think that's the kind of people they used to call it, the coaching and stuff. That's what I think. But it's hard for a regular nigga to give advice to a rich man. Our worlds are different.
Right.
You gotta start all the way over and start fucking with hoes all over again, my nigga. That's what you gotta do.
That's
you
a fact.
need to go
I
to
gotta get back out there.
badboymembership.com and get on that shit too. And you need to go to masculineidentitymembership.com and get on that shit too. Probably go to Steve at the Man Mindset or get with K Zaggin at Manhood is a Skill Set and get yourself some real fucking basic game, and then get back out in the dating game in the United States and in Charlotte, wherever the fuck you at, and start over. That's what you need to do.
How old is this?
So now he starts selling me his course. So this now the guys starts I guess he does his shtick, and then he markets his service. So hold up, let me see. Okay, so what we gonna do is we're gonna try to check out his service. We're gonna see, because he's doing his marketing. So I'm gonna help him with his marketing. Hold up, let me see this. I'm gonna have to hold up. Give me a second, fellas. I gotta say this thing. We're gonna take a look at his service, what he's offering, and we're gonna see. Here we go. It's your boy Lord Hybrid, and this was one of the gentlemen that was on the Mr. Lucario's live. There was a panel. I know about Lucario. I've heard his name. Never really followed game dudes. I more followed Red Pill, MGTOWs. I started with the MGTOWs, but then kind of Manosphere, Kevin Samuels, but we go back to Sandman, Paul Proteus. My favorite MGTOW, Paul Proteus. A lot of guys from back then, and in the modernized Red Pill that I invented came about, and more things sprung off of that. Um, and so I never heard of this guy, but I knew about Mr. Lucario because a friend of mine, I've seen Mr. Lucario in the manosphere out there doing his game thing, but I never listened to him. I never, for me it was philosophies, and my philosophy was never game or mouthpiece or, even masculinity in terms of, telling dudes they need to be masculine or, focusing on masculinity. For me, it wasn't about that. So I didn't tune into that philosophy. Not that there's anything wrong with those guys or even this guy. But a homeboy of mine who's actually a passport bro, and who in my opinion is a simp and a beta, but he's my buddy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being a simp or a beta if that's really who you are. And you know, he's a good friend of mine, but he was always talking about Lucario says this, Lucario says that. So I'm tuning into this nigga. Just, I don't listen to these game mouthpiece, brothers, but I'm gonna tune in. So I was just listening in on a stream, and I decided to call them. And this gentleman was one of the panelists. Never seen this dude before, never heard of him before, but he knew me. But we were talking, and it wasn't a productive conversation because there was an individual on the panel who was, these guys don't know how to listen. Like on my live streams, I want to actually hear what the other person is saying, and you get halfway through a sentence and they get triggered by a word and they just bark at you, and you can't never complete a point. So it's not really a conversation, and then some people try to disparage you, and it's just a big mess. So, you know, I really don't deal with Negroes intellectually. So it was like, damn, back to dealing with niggas. But this guy, he actually said he knew who I was and used to watch my content. And he was kind of cool because he was kind of influenced by me but he was still had to be with, with his boys or whatever. So he still was kind of a jerk, but he wasn't that much of a jerk. He wasn't as much as the other individual who's I don't even know that guy's name. Yes, I do. His name is Steve. His name is Steve. I've never listened to his content. I think I've seen him before. I definitely seen him before, but I've never listened. Um, Kind of like Lucario, but I knew much more of Lucario. Like I learned that that guy's name was Steve on the panel, but I didn't know that before that. But I had seen his face out there, and I just can't remember where. But I know he's been out there. I just can't remember where I seen him. So, I just decided to check out this guy. He's got Miles Cunningham. He's got you know, he's got a website where he teaches you how to have masculine identity, and he offers you a membership. And I was surprised. I was like $147 a month. Somebody's gonna pay that? Like I was for this guy to teach me how to be masculine. This gentleman, I was shocked. And when I rolled down here, he's got so you get the basic plan for $147.97, masculine identity membership. So I'm just like, who's paying YouTube guy to teach them how to establish a masculine identity? So maybe there's a lot of young men out there who've never been exposed to masculinity. And these guys are telling you they can help you with that. So for $297.97, you could get a masculine identity membership premium identity coaching package. You only got 3 left. You get regular, or you get the first masculine identity. So they're gonna teach you how to be masculine, how to be a man. Then they're gonna give you 160-minute coaching, maybe I guess per month, and you save $47 if you do that on the masculine coaching session when you actually get to talk to him. He teaches you how to be a man on the phone or on Zoom. And then you got the $847.97 plan, and that's going to give you the masculine identity membership elite identity coaching package. If you pay this Negro $847,
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
you must really think you need some help being a man. God damn. Yeah, so you can pay this guy $847 and you can get the masculine identity membership elite. And with that, you're gonna get a lot of stuff. So $847. You can get his top package. And let me know, man. I might buy it from him. See if I can find out what he's doing, and I can record our sessions, and then we can see what you really get for $847, and I can present it out here. Fuck, that's a car note. You're gonna pay this nigga on a nice car. You're gonna pay this nigga a car note. What he gonna do? Come pick you up, roll you around, throw the football with you, take you to get a haircut. What the fuck are you gonna give for 840? Woo! Oh Lord, did he telling you, yo, disclaimer of liability, material information contained on this website for informational purposes only. By purchasing a subscription, you confirm you are 18. If you purchase the main subscription, you'll be charged a 99-cent payment, then 147 the second month and beyond. Cancel anytime. No refunds. No refunds, fellas. Yo, I told y'all a long time ago, I never buy information from niggas. A nigga doesn't look. You know how many, in order to build myself up to be able to be a business owner, how many books I had to read to get expert level information and get connections. You know, I read a lot of books, man, and I paid thousands of dollars to go to seminars. These guys have seminars too. You can go to the masculinity seminar. But I go to seminars because I would never pay a black Negro for no information. I go to $1,000 business seminars, more business seminars, and get good information. But all of the books I read and all that stuff, none of them was written by niggas. I never got no good information from a nigga that helped me in life. I'm talking about just like on YouTube or on the business world, books, anywhere. I never got nothing of value. And I never buy information from niggas on no circumstances, because I've never, to get to my level of knowledge on businesses and to make myself income millionaire. These dudes don't even know what kind of millionaires these guys don't know anything about wealth. And they calling me a bitch ass nigga, and these guys really disrespected me, which, you know, it's not a big deal. I mean, it was just internet. Nobody got hurt or anything, but yeah, these are the guys. This guy sell this is this guy's product right here. You get email coaching. You gotta be woo. But hey, if he's eating off this, if this dusty ass nigga is eating off this, I can't knock a man's hustle. If it works for him, I mean, look, I don't know if these ratings are real, but he got 5 or 6 stars. Or maybe he rated himself. I don't know. But this guy, this is insane, man. This is insane. I hope the guys that I hope those guys get what they need. Because I've been tuning in now, trying to listen to what these guys are talking.
This loser.
He says
49. 49. 49.
49.
or 49. Ship.com and get on that shit too. Probably go to Steve at the Man Mindset or passporting for so long. You ain't no better than a fucking 15-year-old nigga that just had his first wet dream.
Right.
You gotta start all the way over and start fucking with hoes all over again, my nigga. That's what you gotta do.
That's
and
a fact.
you need to go to badboymembership.com and get on that shit too. And you need to go to masculineidentitymembership.com and get on that shit too. Probably go to Steve at the Man Mindset or get with K Zaggin at Manhood is a Skill Set and get yourself some.
We gonna go over, when I do my next stream, I'm gonna get the Steve with the Man Mindset. I'm gonna go to his page and see what he offering. Cause Steve's gonna teach me how to be a man. Steve, you look old enough to teach something, but I ain't heard nothing come out of his mouth that was of any value. You know, but yeah, this is what he was promoting. So he started promoting that masculine identity membership, which if you get the top package, that'll be $847 a month. Like I said, he says he'll come pick you up, take you for a haircut, throw the football with you, teach you how to be a man like your daddy should have.
Some real fucking basic game, and then get back out in the dating game in the United States and in Charlotte, wherever the fuck you at.
I'm not dating these broke, goddamn, I wouldn't even call them vindictive. They're not vindictive. They're broke and scammy. P. Diddy did his shit in America, man. That nigga stepped down from his company over a bitch. Nigga done paid the bitch by $30 million. Nigga done fucking now they done kicked his name off the school. The school done separated from him. Macy's kicked the Sean John out the goddamn store. He can't sell there no more. All because he's out here macking on bitches. He probably subscribed to the masculine mindset because he do a lot of cussing and shit too.
And start over. That's what you need to do.
How old is this loser? How old is this loser?
He says 54.
I'm a loser. Oh my God, I'm so hurt, Steve. I'm so hurt. I'm a loser. Steve, tell you what I did today, Steve. Hey, Steve. I wish I could see more of your background. That shit like you in a 1-bedroom apartment. Or he got one of them little hood houses, one of them little starter homes. Let me say, I don't like messing with people about their wealth because everybody's not wealthy and most people aren't wealthy. And I come from humble people, you know. Steve probably make as much money as, one of my uncles did back in the 80s. But this guy he's calling me a loser, man. And Steve, I'm hurt. Steve, you hurt me, nigga.
49.
49.
Oh, 49.
God damn you.
So wait, caller, are you prepared to deal with women without giving them money?
See, this I think that's a part of their strategy too, is to mentally try to beat the man down. Like, salute to my man in the Chargers hat, and salute to Lucario. They the most solid two dudes on there. Because those two guys actually want to listen and want to respond. Now, I wouldn't necessarily want to be dependent on their information, but at least they listening, and even if it's all strategy to try to get you to subscribe to whatever they selling, they got a better strategy because they're more respectful and they actually want a dialogue. The two dudes at the top are inhibiting the dialogue.
No,
he's not.
No, that's you going to answer the question for me? That's this.
Basic game, and then get back out in the dating game in the United States and in ship.com. No,
he's not.
No, that's you going to answer the question for me? That's this.
No. It is about not giving them money. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is what you're asking.
No,
he's not.
No, that's you going to answer the question for me?
basic game, and then get back out in the dating game in the United States and in Charlotte, wherever the fuck you at, and start over. That's what you need to do.
How old is this loser? How old is this loser?
He said 54.
49.
Oh, 49.
God damn you.
So wait, caller, are you prepared to deal with women without giving them money?
No,
he's not.
They're right. I'm not. I want to, again, it's very difficult to I think YouTube don't block my stream. But it's very he's Mr. Lucario asked me, am I prepared to deal with women without giving them money? And I said it's not about not giving them money. And once again, it's like they preach that men have a skill. I'm not saying these guys preach, but I've heard of one of the things that manosphere guys say is, men operate from a scarcity mentality. And see, they operate from a financial scarcity mentality. And they're going to demonstrate that as you listen.
No, that's you going to answer the question for me? That's this. It's not about not giving them money.
No. It is about not giving them money. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is what you're asking requires you to not give women money. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
Right. So I'm saying, are you prepared to do that?
My approach game. The rest of it I can handle.
Approach?
I know what it is. Caller, I actually have a client who's very similar to you, where he was used to using his money. He was used to leading with his wallet and buying bitches shit. That's what he was used to. So
let's clarify that, because I'm going to give my opinion. I don't know if this is fact. No wealthy guy is going to pay that guy for information on how to get girls. Not that guy. He doesn't have a wealthy client, and he doesn't understand a wealthy perspective. Because we don't operate from a financial scarcity perspective, but we don't just go around when they say you lead with your wallet, Now my homeboy that loves Mr. Lucario, and who referred me to Mr. Lucario, who's actually a passport bro. and has a passport / sugar baby relationship in a foreign country, which he frequents and he takes her on trips. He just took her on a trip to the islands and he sent her back and he came back and he I consider him a simp, but he doesn't. He thinks I'm emotional because I just dump bitches and throw them away, get new bitches, throw them away, like that defective unit shit. When they act up, I just throw them away. I don't give a fuck what they look like. I give no fucks about women. I don't fuck in the United States because I'm too rich. It's too much risk. But sometimes I do have the urges to just date. I like to go out to dinner and I like to go out to fine restaurants. And I don't even want no pussy. But they say, you know, I want to give them money. I just want to do the rich shit I normally do. I only eat at fine restaurants. Just my lifestyle. Live in a upper class neighborhood. See, this is the thing these dudes don't understand. I moved in my house 3 years ago. Now it was a dude named Ramil trying to say, hey, if you can't buy it cash, you can't afford it. And I could have bought it cash, but a company stole my 10 Bitcoin. And I'm currently in litigation about that. But that was gonna pay for my house cash. But I had a situation where I needed to leave where I was at, and I was leaving a penthouse. Bald-headed dude in the shades, Cunningham, he probably know that. He probably know I was living in the penthouse, smacking on, making rap videos with big booty bitches running around my penthouse, bending over with stacks of money that these niggas will never see. So women have become so irrelevant to me because it's just like rocks on the ground. You just see one, you just pick it up. I can't even really get into a chick. Like my homeboy, he's into his chick. You know what I'm saying? But the dude that refers me to Lucario, his situation, if I explained it to Lucario and I say, hey, Lucario, what do you think about this guy? The guy who's always preaching your lyrics to me, this is his situation. What do you think? I told him I'm going to tell Lucario on him, and I am going to tell Lucario on him because I want to hear what Lucario thinks about his setup. But yeah, so these guys, they don't understand what it's like to be rich and the dating as a rich man.
What made him get tired of it is because he led with his wallet. That's all the women look. Now he was having sex like you, but what started happening is women started to ask as time would go on, the gifts they would ask for would be more and more expensive. So he
see when you're a sugar daddy, you enter into an agreement, and if my chick start asking me for more than I want to give, I just dump the bitch and get another bitch, get a better bitch. Look at my background. Look at my background. I put pictures of my bitches on my background. This is what I'm fucking with all the time. So these guys are trying to tell me about bitches like I don't know nothing about bitches. I don't know how to. Or I'm a weak nigga. I got to go overseas and all that shit. And these niggas, good for you, hybrid pursuing the BTC. I remember that story. Yeah, Eagle Eye, he been down. He know me. He really know me. He been down with me for a long time. But yeah, and they just told me I'm gonna have to. My lawyer called me this week. I think it was this weekend to tell me where they putting a motion to dismiss, and we have to wait because of the case log. So it's probably gonna be a year before I hear from him again. And I think he just want to take some other shit on real quick. But so it's gonna be a slow moving, but I don't care. But yes, these guys, it's just crazy, man.
Point where like I can't do this no more. So now when I give him assignments to go out and meet women, he's struggling because he doesn't.
Nigga, you will never in your motherfucking life give me an assignment to do anything, nigga. I'm gonna give you an assignment. Stop pimping these niggas out their money and go add some value in the economy because that's how you're gonna get rich. You might get to pimp a few of these little weak niggas, but you ain't never gonna really come up off that. I came up, nigga. I got products that I got brands that I created that I've marketed that have value that sell tens of thousands monthly and provide me with a high 5 to 6 figure income monthly, nigga. Okay?
Doesn't know how to do it without leading with his wallet. He doesn't know what to talk about to actually be able to discern or ascertain whether or not that woman is genuinely and sincerely interested in him, specifically sexually attracted to him. Do you feel like you're going to have some of those same issues?
Dude, if I stood next to this nigga, and let me first of all say, I like this dude because I actually, you see, we're having a better interaction. When it's just me and Lucario talking or me and the two guys on the bottom talking, you know, at least we can have a conversation. A civil conversation. That guy never once insulted me. So salute to that dude in the Chargers hat. Solid dude. Lucario, solid dude.
Nah. Look, bro. It's simple. Just my approach game got weak.
What do you mean by that? What does approach game mean?
That's all I'm trying to see. And see, like I said, they think I want these chicks to love me. Most of the time, these hoes fall in love because when they get away from the lifestyle, see, it's like you think Kevin Garnett trying to nickel and dime a bitch on a date. You think he give a fuck if he spent $200 on a date? He don't. He's rich. He lives a rich lifestyle. Kevin Garnett don't give a fuck about a bitch because Kevin Garnett's sitting on $100 million. Bitches become a commodity. None of them matters. A commodity is like a bag of rice or a gallon of gas. 1 gallon is no more important than the next gallon. You just use a gallon of gas for a certain purpose. Women just have a certain purpose for me, and usually it's my recreational pleasure. And yes, I put that lexicon in the game. Women are for recreational use. This is what I contributed. I didn't get it from nobody else either. I created that. So these guys, they're so Neanderthalistic and their mentality is so not applicable to my life because they don't know what it's like to be rich. That's why they're trying to scratch and scrape for $1. They care what a bitch think. They want to be liked for them. I want to make more millions. I want to take more first class flights. I want to live better. I want to, I'm not focused on these chicks. I would never take a class on a bitch because the bitch ain't important enough for me to want to study that much.
And I'm done with sugar relationships.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
You know what I'm saying? I'm rich. Everything I do is rich. I eat at rich places.
So what?
In a rich neighborhood.
I think when I focus on my wealth, I think that kind of triggers my friend Steve at the top. So what? So what? You're rich. He said that shit, boy. He hate me because I'm rich. God damn.
Fucking God, dude.
You know what I'm saying? I'm rich. Everything I do is rich. I eat at rich places.
So what?
In a rich neighborhood.
So what?
Caller. It doesn't matter. Caller. None of that matters.
My approach game got weakened by passport.
No. Caller. There's no such thing as approach game.
Yo, listen. No. Here's what you got to understand.
Approach. He said there's no such thing as approach game. I mean, I would say approach game is just the act of initiating contact with a woman. You have to initiate contact, and there is an art to that and a science. There's the numbers game. Some guys just go for numbers. If I holler at 10, at least one to give me a number. So if I holler at 100, I get 10 numbers. That's the art. That's the numerical science. Some people say, hey, choosing signals. Some people play the, reading off the energy of the chick. Some people play, hey, let me just show how fly I am and show my social. You hear Myron and them cats, proof of social proof and all of these other concepts, but it's different ways. Some people believe, hey, display. I was listening to what's the guy, the psych hacks. He was on Fresh and Fit, and I wanted to, I listen to psych hacks sometimes. Psych hacks got some gems too. He got some gems. I can't watch that much of that, but I like his gems. I got a couple of gems off him, so I'm gonna salute psych hacks. And I love Myron, man. I just love his discipline and his good communication ability. I bought his book. I'm not gonna read that book, but I just want to support him because I actually like Myron. I think Myron's intelligent. He makes a lot. He's an important voice. I like Myron. I like Fresh too. But yeah, but those guys, he's doing real business. He's buying real estate. He's doing an internet hustle, which I'm not mad at. Like I said, I don't knock the hustle, but this shit, these niggas are selling. But anyway, no, I can keep going on. Listen to these niggas.
And bro, you got to understand that nothing ever weakened your game. Your game was always weak.
Okay.
Where he getting that from? This nigga don't know me. I guarantee you. I banged. I don't want to get into banging and sex, but on a one-on, he. There's no way he can compete with me in America, overseas, anywhere, because he can't afford to compete with me. I mean, look, this is. Let me show you.
She is pretty. She have a beautiful face. I like her hair. I don't know. She look cool. But it is when I see too much ass pic, I just be seeing ho ho ho. But she is very beautiful. She's a very attractive woman. She's cute. She have a cute waist, a cute ass, whatever. I don't know, I don't. Too much ass pic. Just way too much ass pic.
Now this is a dime piece chick that I used to bang from, that I used to hang out with from Honduras, and this girl is always begging to be with me. Now she's with another. Now I met her and we just partied for like a week. She came to stay with me in my condo when I first met her, and we just banged out and partied and had some fly shit, and and she's a very attractive woman. And I just left and forgot about her, but she stayed in contact with me, and then she moved to another island country, and she got with some dude, had a baby with him, and he's a money dude. And I met the guy. And he's got money, he got a nice house, pulled up in a nice late model Beamer. This was some years ago, but still, she calls me like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in Panama, fly to Panama, and come bang me out," literally. And I'd be like, "Nah." I stopped doing that because I'm like, he's taking care of her. I did it on my birthday this year. We flew to her home island and we banged out. But then she was about to make a trip to Africa, and she was gonna stop in Panama. She said, "Come meet me in Panama for the weekend. Let's just party out, do what we do." And I declined because I was like, "Nah, you got a baby with him, you living with him. He don't deserve to be disrespected like that." And I got plenty more bitches. But so what I do is when I meet new bitches, I just like, "What you think about this bitch?" She kind of judged my bitches for me. And that's what she was doing. These are the kind of bitches that I'm dealing with. And these niggas are talking to me like I'm one of them.
Not always weak, bro.
I don't have financial scarcity mentality. These the guys do. These guys will never understand what it's like to live from my perspective. They can't afford to advise me.
No. Oh, wait, bro. Hybrid. Listen, homie. Listen to what you're saying.
I'm being nice because I'm on your channel.
No, I already know you trolling, nigga. I already know you trolling, bro. I already know you trolling. I already know you trolling, my nigga, and I appreciate you, nigga. I know you, nigga.
You say you have more bitches.
I already know you trolling, nigga. I was just waiting for you to do this. I was just waiting for you to get to this point where you at now. Talking about, yo, I'm rich. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all ain't got no game. Blah, blah, blah. You think you got, nigga, your game always been weak.
I'm saying don't disrespect me, nigga.
Listen, nobody's disrespecting you. Listen, nobody's disrespecting you. Nobody's disrespecting you, homie. What I'm trying to explain to you, listen, I'm trying to get you to understand the mindset. I'm trying to get you to understand what's going on. The reason why you had to passport and sugar is because your game was always weak.
You a bitch.
These guys, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the weird part. Like, women just aren't my focus like that. I like the title says, I haven't had pussy in months. I go when I feel like it. Look, I'm 49 years old. You know, my brother CGA, he talks about this, and he heard me say it first, but he talks about it and he expresses it that when you get in your 40s, your testosterone is lowered. That makes you have more mind power. So I'm fit. I eat all organic. I know you guys probably shop. I don't want to be belittling, wealth shaming people because I'm wealthy, because I think that's small. You know what I'm saying? But I have to sometimes try to help them understand that I'm from a different perspective, 100%. You know, I don't have the financial scarcity that they have. Okay. And, you know, I eat all organic. I don't shop at Food Line. I shop at Whole Foods. And you know, when I start saying that, I feel like I'm being an asshole and I'm wealth shaming because, like I said, I respect everybody who earns an honest dollar. Now, I don't know if this is a damn honest dollar. This bullshit right here, is this an honest dollar? It is an honest dollar. It's an honest dollar. I'm not gonna diss that man hustle. I'm not gonna diss his hustle because this is not illegal. I don't think he's harming anybody. This is his hustle. I'm sure he's probably got a real job too, because I know ain't nobody buying enough of this bullshit for him to live off. If it is, wow, that's some good pimping.
The game was not always weak. I had business before I had money, nigga. I cut them out of practice.
Then why the fuck you calling us, you bitch?
Nigga.
Bro. Yo, nigga, that's what I just told you. But that's what I just never had game. Bro, that's what I just told you.
Nigga, stop making assumptions.
Bro, that's what I just told you. You just said you're out of practice. What did I say? Hold on, brother. Listen, nigga. Listen,
I shouldn't have screamed on him like that, but I was just getting tired, you know, getting cut off. You know, it's like the two guys at the bottom, it wasn't none of this friction. It's the two top guys that keep the friction. And this guy looks up to me. The guy in the guy at the top right, the bald-headed guy in the shade, that guy looks up to me. He looks up to me. So I didn't want to really disrespect him, but after a while, I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, man. The thing I was just trying to tell him to understand is we punch niggas in the face, man. So I know we can't do it on the internet, but when my neighborhood, you know, the parents made the kids fight. Like if I came home and told somebody I got a fight with a kid and he beat me up, my parent would go up the street to his parent, make him get his kids out, and they would make us fight. And we didn't know no other law. And on our block, it was illegal to be pussy. If you punk down in my neighborhood, the neighborhood was gonna whip your ass. Then your moms was gonna whip your ass. And then they was gonna make you go back out there and fight that dude. This is what I came from. So I try to be calm. You know, I try to be respectful and be intellectual. But sometimes when I feel like they're punching me in the face, I gotta let them know, nigga, I will punch you in your face, nigga. And that's what I'm was trained to from a small child. It's illegal to be pussy. It's illegal to let somebody disrespect you, and you don't disrespect other people. And when somebody disrespectful, you punch them in their face. That's the rule. These guys, so it's like, I can't take but so much when it's nonsense. I'd even take some shit talking if they were giving me gems. It's just blabbing and marketing their website. So he's gonna disrespect you and then market you. Maybe there's this stuff right here. A lot of young men out there who've never been exposed to masculinity.
Listen. Calm the fuck down. Because if I was talking to somebody, you would still be doing what you was doing.
Respect me as a man.
All right, sir. All right.
I'm telling.
Okay, so the sir did come out. So he got checked, and that's good. And if he's your masculinity coach, it was wise of him to start saying sir and start showing respect. He got dominated. He got intellectually dominated. And the guy Steve, he's just, I mean, you see, he made an interesting thing. We'll come to it. Let's let these guys talk.
Hey,
you ain't no.
Hold up.
Give me some advice.
Nigga, hold up.
Caller. You don't understand that the advice that he's giving you is saying the reason why you started tricking is because the game was weak in the first place. That's what we're talking about, bro. We're not doing it to insult you. We're doing it.
That's not true. That's not true.
So let me ask you a question. Why'd you start paying for pussy? Caller, okay, caller. Mark, why'd you start paying for pussy? Mark, why did you start paying for pussy?
It got weakened.
No. Answer this. Why did you start paying for pussy?
So you niggas wouldn't know.
Oh my.
Caller, why did you start paying for pussy? That's the question.
Because it was easy.
Exactly.
So it was easier than what? So it was easier than what?
Sucker.
Why is he calling me a sucker? See, I wasn't even talking to that guy. That guy Steve. I don't know what his problem is. I really would like to punch him in the face, but I'm not gonna do anything to this man.
It was easier than running up on bitches.
Okay, so that means that your game was weak, because if you're saying it's easier to pay them for sex, then that means that you don't have the game to get women by hollering at them, bro. That's what we're talking about.
Oh God, boy, it's hard to. It's like trying to train a monkey, Neanderthal thinking, like outdated shit. But it's not their fault. They've never had money. You know what I mean? Like, God, it's difficult for them to understand. They think it's all about games. It's like, look, dude. I can't say before these guys got on YouTube, because I got on in 2006. What the hell? What did I get on that shit? 2016, maybe. I think it was 2016 I got on, and I was telling people, a woman shouldn't get more than 10% of your time, and that's generous. A woman shouldn't get more than 10% of your time, and that's generous. I was always talking about building yourself up. I was always talking about the whole self-prioritized thing, which was what Cunningham bases his game off is. I told you, take her off the pedestal and put you on the pedestal. She's not important. You're important, but you got to make yourself valuable. You gotta make yourself valuable, put yourself on the pedestal, and then make the selections on your convenience and your best. I even told them to get the girls on your own merit and flip them to transactional. So my methods actually was get the game based on your own merit, or your own however you get them. And then after you bang them for free, when they leaving, give them $100. And then once you introduce the money, use the money as a control mechanism. Don't waste your time trying to program him, fucking talking on the phone with them, texting them all day, all that shit, because they're not important enough. You know what's important was today I met with an estate planning attorney, because my wealth advisors told me that I needed trust. So I had a scheduled meeting with an estate planner who's going to set up my trust. So he charged me a few $1,000s. I paid him the first half today. We talked. He went over my assets. He went over my business. He went over everything. And he said, okay, this is what we think you should do. So he's going to come back to me in 2 weeks and I'll have the document so I can sign my trust. And I have to set up holding companies and things like that to rearrange my structures for my entities. So I spend time with my wealth advisors. That's what I did today was spend time with about an hour and a half with an attorney setting up my trust. And so now my trust will own businesses and the holding companies will own my businesses and stuff like that. Okay. What I did yesterday was my wealth advisors had put me in touch with a capital group. This capital group put me in as a partner on a company. And so I had to go to the bank and send about $20,000 to put in escrow for that company. Now, what that company will do is purchase a large tract of land and then donate it for conservation. And because I'm a part of that partnership, whatever I contribute, I get 5x on my tax savings. And see, my tax bill at the end of the year is over 6 figures. I just paid that. Okay. In October, the house I bought 3 years ago, I just paid it off. And I'm on the golf course and I'm on the lake. So these are the things that I spent. I redesigned all my packaging materials and I updated my marketing plan and I gave that to my people and that made my income go up. These are the things that I spend my time doing. My grandmother wasn't feeling good, so I took some days and I went down there to help her out and do anything I could to help with her, and that helped her improve. These are the things that are important to me. Talking to bitches and chasing bitches is not at all important. It is not anything that's going to benefit me, so I don't waste time doing that. I'm not going to go to any of these guys and pay them to teach me how to deal with girls because I can just get on a plane and I got girls like this.
She's pretty. She have a beautiful face. I like her hair.
I want to do these niggas. Any of these niggas have girls like this. I fly only first class. I haven't been in coach in years. Those niggas fly coach. These niggas, they fly coach. This is what they do. I bought all my cars brand new cash off the lot. My house is paid for. I'm in zero debt. And my lifestyle and my income is 6 figures monthly. I have an empire to manage, and it doesn't involve coaching. See, this is the thing about my motto is I'm never going to be the product. You can't buy my time. I'm not the product. I create products. They sell and make me money. Inanimate objects, not me or my time, or me blabbing for 8 hours a day on the fucking internet. I'm never going to be the product because I'm too important. I can create products that make millions. And that's what I've done. And that's what I'm continuing to do. Okay. I have 2 new businesses I'm about to start in 2024. So I'm laying down my entity levels. I became a part of this partnership. I'm going to save tens of thousands of dollars in taxes. I'm meeting with my wealth advisors. I'm meeting with lawyers. These are the things that are important to me. Not these stink hoes. These guys can't understand a guy like me because I live a different world and a different life and have different priorities than these guys. And these guys just out here hoping somebody will buy their membership.
Let me talk to the caller. Caller.
Game got weak.
Caller, let me ask you a question.
Your game didn't get weak.
That's what I'm saying.
Your game didn't get weak.
Me.
Caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, let me ask you a question.
That's all I'm asking.
Caller, let me ask you a question. I'm being emotional. Just listen for us. Let me ask you a question. This is a real question. So, would you say that once you got money and you started using your money, would you say that the different type of women you felt you were able to fuck changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got better business with the money.
Now, Now, this goes into my point. This is why I'm asking. Now, you might disagree with this, but if you take your emotions out of it and think about it, I'm right. So what probably happened is once you got money, that gave you a boost of confidence, right? So the problem is your confidence was based on conditions. You have conditional confidence based on your money.
Weak game.
So let me
And you got to understand, that's coming from a guy who never achieved anything. You know, because if you actually achieve something, you're never gonna see Michael Jordan or LeBron or Kevin Durant, Steph Curry on YouTube selling courses. Those guys are admired everywhere they go because of what they accomplish. Now, before they accomplished anything, I'm sure they still, these guys probably been star athletes even in high school and stuff like that. So when you have that kind of elevated talent that is on display, I mean, people are going to be attracted to you. So those guys kind of have an advantage all through life just simply because of their talents. But for regular guys, if you achieve something of significance, it will boost your confidence, and your confidence is supposed to be boosted by your accomplishments as a man, a productive man. So my confidence is definitely way higher now that I'm accomplished because I'm in rare air. I'm in a situation that these guys will never experience because they're not focusing on improving themselves and how to do business or how to make more money or how to elevate their situation. These guys are focused on women, and you're not going to just get rich doing what they're doing. You're not going to achieve anything. So they don't see, because they've never had the experience to achieve something, they don't understand the boost in confidence that actually achieving something, especially something special that makes you rich, it really does boost your confidence. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's natural in society. These guys will never understand that because they'll never achieve anything noteworthy.
be the voice of, because all these guys are being way too nice to your bitch ass. And I'm gonna tell you something straight the fuck up, who has game. Bitch, you ain't got no game. So stop disrespecting people who have game, bitch. You can't even talk to a fucking woman. You're calling us, telling us that, talking to a bitch ain't even a game. So what the fuck are you talking about? You saying that you have approached game or whatever the fuck that silly shit that you have come up with being in Thailand or wherever the fuck you been at. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna give it a buck. You ain't shit. You ain't got no game. You don't even know how to talk to a fucking woman. And I don't give a fuck if you 49 and you got money. You a got money motherfucking non-talking bitch.
See, that's a little bit of the, sometimes, and I noticed this even within my own family, especially amongst Black people. I noticed it within my fraternity. I noticed it within my family. Many people resent you if you are successful. Look, I don't flaunt my wealth. I'm not on no social media. I don't show my face on the internet nowhere. Okay, I'm not on Facebook where all my friends and families can see me with my big house. Nobody's ever seen my house unless they've been to my house. I've never taken a picture of it and posted it on the internet or my cars. When I first started making money and I first started traveling like 6-7 years ago, and I was having this before people was really traveling like that, especially passporting. I was showing some stuff, me on boats. It'd be in the middle of the week, they at work at their job, and I'm posting on Facebook for my family and all everybody that knows me in real life to just see my lifestyle, which, and I had a lot less money then. And about 10 years ago, I just said, I think the social media is bad because I could see the resentment in certain individuals that it built. And I was like, I can understand that, especially if you're struggling, you hate your job, you ain't making a lot of money. And then I'm on boats with chicks talking about, I told y'all niggas I was gonna get rich. I hope y'all like working that job. I was talking shit, and motherfuckers was hating me, even some family members. So I realized that what I was doing, and I said social media is bad, and I would just All I had was Facebook. I never been on Instagram in my life. I do have a Twitter, but it's just like a Lord hybrid. I mean, I don't post anything out there, but I am going to start streaming out there so I can talk about certain things that I want to talk about. But I'm not flexing my wealth, but certain people do form resentments, and from the guy Steve, I see like that, kind of hatred, or jealousy. I see a little bit of the jealousy. I forgot I had these backgrounds. This is funny. I was talking to this chick. Read this shit. It's like I said, man. My pictures are from my girls. So the body types that I like are perfect waistline, round butts, young, sexy, and take really good care of me. And this is what I'm used to. So these guys are acting like they don't even know who they talking to. I'm on a level so far from these guys in every level. My girls look better than they girls. I got more girls than them, and I don't give a fuck about none of them because I am focused on what I'm focused on. So these guys are, they don't understand, and they can't help me, but they don't know
The
that.
fuck you are. You're in your fucking emotions, and I'm gonna tell you. They tell you, you ain't shit, Mike. Because I called your bitch ass out, made you change your fucking name from Lord to Mike, bitch. And if I can do that, a bitch can do that.
Mute that nigga. Let you the rest of the brothers talk.
Nah, nigga, you was muted the whole fucking time, bitch ass nigga. You was muted the whole fucking time, okay?
You a bitch ass nigga.
Of course I am. Of course.
What you
I'm
call
a bitch ass nigga. But listen, I've been getting
nigga.
bitches, and I never had the money you had, bitch ass nigga.
You definitely never had the money I have. And you're more proud of that you getting girls and having no money. And I'm more proud that I'm having money and having better bitches than you niggas ever have in your lives. I've got bitches everywhere I go waiting. I can send a text. Wherever I land, I send a text when I want some of the top grade, prime, beautiful, young, energetic women to come and hang out with me. When I get off that first class flight, when I come out the lounge, because I don't be sitting in the airport in those little hard seats. I go in the lounge where they got bars and stuff. I mean, maybe you guys have been back there, but that's where I be at.
Fucking ass
You
nigga.
hoe ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga. If you can only get bitches with money, then you ain't got no game.
Give me your website. I'm gonna donate something to you. What's your website?
Nigga,
drop your link, nigga.
Does he sound like he's
Drop
crying or what?
Link.
He about to donate you $100,000, Miles, to shut you up. He about to donate 6 figures.
No. Take it easy. Take it easy.
And you ain't
take it easy.
Many bitches, especially many bad bitches, me nigga.
Take it easy. Listen. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com because you could definitely afford it.
Drop your link. Faggot ass nigga. Drop your link.
Masculine Identity Membership.
He wants me to go here and pay this money to get some game.
You.
Okay, I'm gonna go give you $1.
MasculineIdentityMembership.com. No.
See, when I said that shit, his boys laughed at him, and see, it's not a rehearsed act. I was really clowning them, and they was really laughing at him. I doubt these niggas are so Neanderthal brain, man. I can dominate niggas like these because the level they on is. I'm not even talking about finances. I'm talking about mentally. These guys, come on, man. These motherfuckers wanna. These motherfuckers wanna fucking. Come on, man. Don't. What is this, man? Why are these guys doing this?
No, the membership was $1 last week.
Give me a.
$100,000, Miles, to shut you up. He about to donate 6 figures.
You ain't on my level at all,
No.
nigga.
Take it easy.
You ain't
Take it easy.
many bitches, especially many bad bitches, me nigga.
Take it easy. Listen. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com because you could definitely afford it.
Drop your link. Faggot ass nigga, drop your link.
Masculineidentitymembership.com. I just told you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you $1.
Masculineidentitymembership.com. No. The membership.
I got him getting laughed at by his own boys. You know what I'm saying? So I but shout out to that dude. I'm not really mad at any of these guys. I mean, I don't have a problem with any of these guys. Like the guy Steve, I think that's just his act. I think his version of masculinity is, cussing. These guys don't know what real, these little boys that unfortunately, with the single mother epidemic, you can hear look, my favorite red pill content creator is CGA because he just gives you the real situations. It's not all of this magic pimp talking. It's look, man, let me show you, from my experience. I got divorced. This is what happens to me. This is what happened to guys. These are the things they say. And it's real. It's practical because it's honest. I got chewed up and spit out the system. I'm speaking. This is what he's saying. And I enjoy that. You know what I mean? I enjoy the realness of it. It's not, he called these dudes game ninjas and he don't take them serious either. And I understand why. Nobody gonna take these guys serious, man. These guys, I mean, people do take them. Somebody take them. Look, they making money. They doing something. So somebody believes that stuff. Somebody believes it, but and it's their right to sell it. But come on, man. He talk about this stuff with these game ninjas, man. And this guy, I just made his people laugh at him, man. I'm making him the butt of the joke now. Whenever they let me, and so he's getting dominated and he feels dumb. And, I beat him in that instance. I got his boys laughing at him instead of me.
$100,000, Miles, to shut you up. He about to donate 6 figures.
No. Take it easy.
You ain't
take it easy.
Many bitches, especially many bad bitches, me nigga.
Take it easy. Listen. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com because you could definitely afford it.
Drop your link. Faggot ass nigga, drop your link.
Masculineidentitymembership.com. I just told you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you $1.
Masculineidentitymembership.com. No. The membership was $1 last week. The membership was $1 last week.
Wow, that's a big decline in price, buddy. I thought it was $147. You was selling it for $1? God damn, niggas ain't buying that shit. Look, on my products, I never lower the price. We like Polo, nigga. These niggas got to pay full price, and they keep coming back and making me richer every month. You reducing your prices from $147 down to $1. I don't think the market is valuing your service very much, brother.
Now,
nigga, let me give you $1, nigga.
49-year-old.
Bro, how you giving me $1, but you giving these sugar baby bitches thousands of dollars?
They give me pussy. They got bodies like this.
Right.
Nigga,
why the fuck would I give you money when I can give that to American Airlines to get a first class seat, or I can let you spit some bullshit for $147, nigga?
You sound like you crying, nigga.
I will talk to me.
Why you sound like you crying?
He sound like Freeway when he be rapping.
Can you mute him? Can you mute him real quick?
Put a beat on. Yo, put a beat on.
Hey, Miles, can you mute him real quick so I can address something? China White said some guys, we don't give a fuck about guys tricking. And we don't give a fuck about the passport bros, these sugar daddy niggas, these niggas whining. We don't care. See, now, this is what's so funny, though. The only time we got something to say about it is when these niggas try to act like they players when they some payers. That's one.
Just look at this guy. Look at this gentleman. Look at the guy that charges hat. How old would you guess that guy is? How old would you guess the guy in the Chargers hat is? But he's talking about we payers and they players. So this guy's a player. But I'm just wondering, like, this guy looks 50. And look, I ain't gonna lie. I had some of my uncles, some of my mom's brothers, they were players in their 50s and they had mouthpiece and they were broke. You know, my uncle was in his mid 50s and he was always, you know, because he lived out in Texas and I have moved out there to get a job, but they don't understand. Like, I moved in with him and my sister and my niece. I had got a job out there in Texas. So while I don't have my own place, um, I just started a job. I'm trying to learn my job. I mean, I'm making decent money. I'm trying to learn my job, and I'm trying to build up so I can get my own place and then buy some furniture and stuff. And I'm not making I'm making decent money, but it's not a whole lot of money, far below, you know, 6 figures. I probably was like making 60 grand or something like that. So he don't understand why I'm not out chasing chicks, and he's like, "Is he gay? Why he ain't on the bitches?" Because all my, you know, first cousins out there, they always on the girls. They girls, girls, girls. But I'm just like, I'm not thinking about no. See, when I'm down, a bitch is look. If I ain't got no place of my own, and I want a place of my own, a bitch is the last thing I'm thinking about, man. I'm not thinking about no damn bitch. I'm thinking about, let me save this money so I could save up for a down payment on an apartment. Then I can have at least enough to get a bed and a dresser and a chair and a table. And you know, I'm focused. So I'm not. So he don't understand. But he's 50 something years old, living with his niece, my sister, and her daughters. And then when my grandma passed, his mom, he's my mother's brother. My grandmother left the house to her baby daughter, and this guy, he was pissed off and mad, and I was cheated. They took the money, and he was mad that his sister got to live in the house after my grandmother passed, so he had to go move in with a chick. Because after my sister got married, she moved in with her man, and she was doing her family thing. So now he was, you know, by that time I'm gone, and now when grandma passed away, he's mad because his baby sister gets left the house when actually she lived there with grandma and took care of grandma in her old age. And then when grandma passed, she left the house to her. She said, "Well, I want to make my baby girl ain't got no man. I'm gonna leave her this house, make sure she got a roof over her head." And this 50-something-year-old player was mad, and he had to go move in with a bitch. That's why these niggas, from my perspective, they don't seem to. It's a juvenile perspective because they don't seem to take in accountability. All they know is their talking points. I'm basing my shit on real life. The chicks like me for me when I was in my 20s. When I hit my 30s, I thought they would still keep liking me for me. But when you cross that 30, they're attracted to how together you got yourself. And it intensifies as you pass through the decades. So now I'm in my 40s. So I don't have to chase chicks anymore because my lifestyle, I just have unlimited choices. You know, leverage and options, as the brother CGA says. That's reality. I learned that from life. I didn't learn that from listening to some masculinity coaches. Life journey showed me that. So these guys are clowning me, but these guys don't have trust. These guys don't own businesses. These guys don't have money. Okay. You know, in October, I paid off my house cash, which was one transaction for over 300,000. I had to pay my taxes, state and federal, which was over 1,000, which was over 100,000 itself in the same month. And I put a new roof in my house, which was over 20,000 the same month. That was last month. I did all of that in last month. That's over $400,000 that I spent. Okay, and I paid off my house when I had more than double liquid to pay my house off. So that's what I've been focusing on. So now I'm 100% debt free. Now I'm establishing my trust. I'm reorganizing my entities, and I'm about to start 2 new, which I think will be very profitable businesses that are going to be even way huger than what I have now. 2 of them. And I have the resources to do it, and I won't have to ask for or borrow money. So the last thing I'm thinking about is gaming chicks, because I don't have time to do that. I gotta get ready to meet with my guys and do business with them. It's the end of the month. I'm gonna have to start calculating these commissions. I'm gonna have to pay my guys and calculating these their work fees and all of that. The guy that my main cousin that works for me, I'm gonna have to pay him. I pay him a minimum of $10,000 to $11,000 a month. And he's a high school dropout. I took him off a forklift, making 40 grand a year. And he's older than he's the same age as me, but he's a few months older. So and these guys are talking to me like that, and I'm just like, these guys just, I feel like Jesus on the cross. Forgive them, Father, because they don't know what they're doing, and they don't know who they doing it to. They didn't know what they was doing when they crucified the Lord, and they didn't know who they was doing it to. And he prayed for the Lord to forgive them. He prayed for the guys that was killing him while he was on the cross. So all I got to do is just pray for these brothers, because they just don't understand. This is all they know. They don't know real life. They've never had success. They just know their talking points.
Real quick, so I can address something. China White said some guys, we don't give a fuck about guys tricking. Because we don't give a fuck about the passport bros, these sugar daddy niggas, these niggas whining. We don't care. See, now, this is what's so funny, though. The only time we got something to say about it is when these niggas try to act like they players when they some payers. That's one. The other thing is when they start to complain about the type of treatment that they get from women while they was tricking, then we say, see, nigga, see, that's what you get. Other than that, if these niggas are gonna own being tricks and passport bros, and they ain't got no problem with doing that, we ain't got nothing to say about what these niggas do. We don't give a fuck. Don't get it twisted.
Yo, all right, listen, Hybrid, can you just listen for 1 second? You got to understand, it was never about insulting you, bro. You got to understand that.
I could have listened for 1 second if you guys would have listened for 1 second and stopped insulting me.
Game is like riding a bike. If I get on a bike right now, I can still ride it, homie. So if you're telling me that being rich and passporting and tricking and sugar mamaing or whatever the fuck you was doing has weakened your game, that I'm trying to explain to you that your mindset got it all wrong, bro. Don't you get that? It's not about insulting you, my nigga.
Yo, I don't have a problem with that. Just don't call me no bitch ass nigga.
Okay, fine. Okay, get out your feelings, nigga. Get out your fucking feelings, homie. God damn.
A man takes accountability. So if he was a stand-up man, I'm not going to say he's not a man. He's a man. All these guys are grown adult men. They probably got kids. But they don't take accountability. They say, hey, you're being emotional. But them taking accountability, you know what? I disrespected you. This would have been time for a man to say, you know what, you're right, my bad, bro. I didn't have to talk to you that way. I would have gained respect in that situation, but it's sticking to the like they say, like females will never apologize. These guys, they won't apologize because females don't like to accept accountability. Females don't accept accountability. Females. Girls, they don't. Dudes be like, you know what, my bad, brother. You see the athletes, LeBron throw a guy a pass. He should have caught it, but he doesn't catch it and it goes out of bounds. The dude that should have caught the pass is going to turn to LeBron and tap his chest and say, that's on me. That's what men do. They accept accountability. Girls are just, it was your fault. You threw the ball too hard. And like a basketball team or a football team, that non-accountability shit, because that's an extremely masculine, where it's an interdependent situation. If you don't take accountability, you will lose the respect of the men on your team. When you fuck up, you pat yourself on the chest and you say, "That's my bad, dog. That's my bad." And then you go work to improve that. And the next time it happens, you catch the ball and you lay it up and you get the points and you dap them up. See, because when you accept responsibility, you can improve yourself. But these guys don't do that. But they're teaching you masculinity.
Anyway, the bottom line is the game is for you to get back out there and get back to regular ass talking to women. And don't call it approach. Don't call it cold approach. Don't call it none of that other shit that y'all hear none of them other niggas talk about. It's just.
I do not listen to no damn game coaching, dating, masculinity niggas. If you talking about masculinity, I'm not listening, because I don't need you for that. I grew up around, I mimicked honorable men. I had lots of men, uncles, my father. I had a lot of men, my church, men in my church, my teachers. I had lots of men to learn to mimic how to be a man from. So I don't need that from another man.
Just meeting women. You're a millionaire, right? So that means you probably get invited to exclusive parties and other shit like that. Just
see, this is the thing that why it's so hard. It's so hard for me to interact with people like this, because they don't understand what a millionaire really is. Okay, they don't understand. Like the only millionaire that is in their mind is the what I would call pseudo millionaires, or the I would say the made millionaires. Somebody wrote him a check because he can rap, he can dunk a basketball, or he can throw the football in the end zone, or he can act very well. He's a good actor. Those are the millionaires they know about. And so they looking at the P. Diddy's and the 50s and the Jay-Z's and the LeBrons and Kevin Durant and all of those guys, the rappers, Future, Drake. Those guys get invited to exclusive parties and stuff. But, we got 350 million people in America. How many people we got in the NBA and the NFL, and that's making $1 million rapping, or that's actors? A few thousand? But there's probably a good million or more millionaires in America. Like my OG, my black farmer. He's probably closer to my father's age. He's in his 70s. And he's a millionaire. He's probably worth a few million. But he worked. He was in the military for some years. He fought in the war. I think Vietnam he fought. And then he came back and he worked at his job at a really good corporation, and he got his retirement, and he got his big payout, and he bought a home and then another home. So now his home is, with inflation especially, everything's accelerated in value. He bought land, he farms, and I buy foods, and I've been buying foods for over 10 years from this guy. He's my friend. We talk on the phone sometimes. He's a married man. He's got grandkids. He's got a wife, and he's a millionaire. But most millionaires in America don't play in the NFL or the NBA, or they don't rap or act. There's millionaires on my block. They're like me. They're regular people. I don't get invited to exclusive parties. The average millionaire is a 60 in his 60s. Most millionaires come up through attrition, like my friend, my OG, my black farmer. Working, making good financial decisions over many years. He's a normal dude. He's not getting invited to exclusive parties. He's a farmer. I'm not getting invited to. I'm a business owner. My neighbor who owns a business, who has a big, huge brick house. I got the smallest house on the block. These other guys got big $1 million houses. My house ain't quite $1 million. Mine paid for, and most of these ain't. And they've been here longer than me. Okay, but these guys are millionaires, but they're not the average millionaire is a dude who got it through attrition, through long work, good investment, saving money over the years and years and years of making smart decisions. And you usually accumulate and get to that point in your 60s. I'm a prodigy in a world of real millionaires, not made millionaires, not some that somebody wrote a $20 million Patrick Mahomes check, or somebody who built something either over time or built a business. I built a business, and my business became a $1 million business, and I became a millionaire. But I'm a regular guy. I'm the only millionaire I hang out with. I still hang out with my same dudes from college. My homeboy from college came over here today, and we kicked it for a little while, and he went back home. He's not a millionaire. He's not even making $100 grand. I got some of my homies that make $100 grand. Some of my frat brothers. I get invited to frat events. I get invited to family events, cookouts, friends, backyard barbecues, watch the game. My frat might have a banquet or something. I get invited to that. I don't get invited to parties with P. Diddy's in the back, with Jay-Z. Most millionaires are regular people. These guys don't understand that, because the only millionaire they know is LeBron and Kevin Durant. Yeah, most millionaires are regular people. I'm not getting invited to no damn exclusive parties. I don't know nobody. I know all the stores and the customers I work with. I know my guys that work for me. These guys have no clue about what is reality, what a real millionaire is. I'm a rare millionaire. I'm an income millionaire, meaning I make 7 figures. Most millionaires are net worth millionaires. They built up. Like my OG, he don't make $1 million a year. He makes some good money doing his farm and stuff. He's not making no million. But he been stacking his money, stacking his retirement, buying his stocks, buying houses, buying land over 40, 50 years. Now he's got his retirement, he's got his payouts, he got his pension, he's got his Social Security, he's got all this good stuff. So he built that over time. That's the average millionaire, the millionaire next door, the regular guy. Not getting invited to no exclusive parties. Most millionaires, we don't know nobody. We know the same people we've been knowing. Our friends and family.
That's nice. Wear your cologne like you usually do, and just say hello, my nigga. That's all. That's it. That's all you got to do.
And stop believing.
That's all. That's it.
Stop using your money.
If you was listening. I said that in the beginning. If you was listening,
I just don't like people calling me out my name. That's all.
Well, you see, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me explain something to you. All of this shit that you talking right now, being in your feelings, that's a part of the weakness of your game too. If you don't realize that.
But they're teaching you masculinity. But like I said, one of the most masculine places that you can be is in a team locker room. Now, if a team member goes to another team member and curses them out and say, "You ain't shit, you fucked up the game," it's gonna be a fight in that locker room, because men don't accept disrespect. But if you go to the same player and be like, "Yo, I see you struggling with the layups, man. Yo, come tomorrow, man. You know I'm pretty good at the layups. We gonna work on that, man. I'm gonna help you." A real man always respects another man, because you don't never know who you fucking with. You don't never know who you fucking with, especially these days. So I lead with respect to all people. I even respect the homeless people. I mean, I keep them away from me. Get the fuck away from me, dirty, stinking homeless person. But I'm not gonna say that to him. That's in my mind. I'm just gonna go away from that. But come on, man.
Right.
Okay, explain how.
Caller, listen, check this out real quick.
Yeah, you gotta back that up from knowledge.
Caller, bro.
I'll answer it. Hold on.
Caller, listen, real quick. Caller, listen. I'm not saying you got to do this, but there was a guy who was wealthy, like yourself, right? He was wealthy, had his money together. When he would take women out on dates, he would never show them his millionaire car, quote unquote. He would just ride up in something regular. And also, he would never take them back to his crib, because he didn't want them to see how they was living. because he wanted to see is this woman genuinely interested in me, or is she tempted by this material shit that she see me with, right? So, and I said all that to say this. There are times when dudes, when you take a chick to your crib who might wanted to fuck you, but she see how you living, and now she'll stall you out for the sex because she wants a taste of how you living. You know what I'm saying? So what we're saying is, be mindful of allowing women to see what you really rolling with. So that way.
Okay, now I don't even live this lifestyle anymore, but those of you who know me, like Eagle Eye, D Novinsky, good to see you out there, D Novinsky. Now he's saying you'll bring a girl to your fly crib and they will stall out the sex because they try to look. But y'all remember, especially when I was in the penthouse, y'all remember the penthouse. Flyer than anything any of these damn dusty niggas ever done been in or lived in. But y'all remember when I lived in the penthouse. And y'all remember when I told you the flyer shit is like when chicks came into my penthouse, they just started taking their clothes off. Like they just got so comfortable and started laying on my couch before you know it, their pants was off and their ass was on my lap. They were laying across my lap with their ass up and I'm just rubbing on ass without being asked. So see, a dude who's never been rich and who's never brought a girl to a fly place wouldn't know that that's not true because he's never been able to do that. I did it. That condo, I didn't it. See, when I talk about my game getting weak, like I didn't really have to try for the pussy no more. I mean, when the girls came there, you seen all the big booty, butt naked bitches running around in my penthouse. I didn't have to ask them chicks to bend over and do all the stuff they did. They did that because when they get into a luxurious fly place that's fly and it's what they're normally, they just want to please the man who brought them there, to gain access, to keep access. So, but a poor person can't tell you how to behave as a rich person. He can only imagine. So, I got to hit him with it.
You can see if she fucking with you or if she fucking with what you can do for her.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. No. Stop it.
Up in the front.
Did you go with that shit, man?
No, not you. Not you. The other bitch ass niggas. Not you. Come on, man.
Okay.
Not you, bro.
With you or if she fucking with what you can do for her.
Exactly. Park your shit in the back of the fucking parking lot and take a walk. Y'all bitch ass niggas with your money love to park your shit right up in the front.
Did you go with that shit, man?
No, not you. Not you. The other bitch ass niggas. Not you.
I know, not me. You better not say that's me. And you got to check these niggas because they're so used to just spitting out foul bullshit and to weak guys. These guys are preying on weak men and they're ganging up on them, telling them they're weak and trying to psychologically make them think that they can teach them something that will make them strong. That's their hustle. And I ain't knocking it because if it's working, more power to you. But I can tell you what, it ain't working as good as my hustle, brother. You ain't dealing with the types of women I'm dealing with. You ain't living the life I'm living. And if you get no nigga, look, every time when I go to the fancy mall, they got this roundabout thing in the front where you can valet park and go to the mall. All the niggas with the Ferraris and the Lambos and the shit, they never park at the back. And I never park in that roundabout because I really don't like valeting to go to the mall. And I'm not trying to go in the main entrance because I don't really hang at the mall. I got a couple of stores in that mall that I'm gonna go to. Go to the sunglasses place to get me some Gucci shades, and I get the real ones. They got a Gucci store in there. I mean, I don't do all that Gucci shit. I'm gonna just go to Dillard's or where else I go in there? Mainly Dillard's. Yeah, mainly Dillard's. That's mainly where I go in there. But the people with the fly whips, with the $200,000 and $300,000 whips, be in the goddamn front. These broke niggas cannot. They're telling you stories that aren't true. These guys don't have wealthy clients. I refuse to believe anybody who's wealthy, even if he doesn't have game, would be seeking advice from these guys. because it's the worst advice, and they don't know how to live rich. And I get to be around, like I get to see rich when I go to high end places, and they don't behave like what these niggas are advising. And all the NBA players, they always have bad bitches. And these guys, they can think that they're trying to tell you they can talk to a chick and game her up and they got control of her mentally. But if LeBron or Kevin or somebody with some, they know got some real bread walk in, these chicks will disown them on the spot. Their chicks, if they have them, which I don't know that they do. We could compare the stock. We could see who's got the best. I mean, we can do that, but I wouldn't do that. I'm not into that. Hey, I know what I do. You got to compare to these niggas. These niggas ain't nobody for me to be comparing to. I wonder if any of these niggas ever flew first class. I wonder if any of them ever did it. I bet they still on Spirit Airlines.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Not you,
So
bro. Take it easy.
I'm
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. You said, what was your question to me before? You said to back it up with some knowledge. What you said?
You said some slick shit about.
So this nigga's name is, the dude in the Chargers hat, his name is Manhood Skill Set. That's the the guy who was okay. That's the Charger hat. I got nothing against that guy.
I'm emotional, and that shows that my game is bad.
Exactly. No. So here's what I'm saying. A nigga with game, right? Not to say that you're gonna go out of your way for people to insult you and you're just gonna take it. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that if you get this emotional, because we're on a show right now, nigga. You understand? So if you call into the show, you might get called a bitch ass nigga. You understand? But if you get that emotional about it to the point where you threatening niggas and all this other shit, that means you care what people think, bro. So that shows a weakness in your game. Let me tell you something. You want to
Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. No. Stop it.
So nobody cares what anybody thinks. So I guess reputation isn't a word. Everybody cares what people think. That's ridiculous.
No, go to my YouTube channel right now. You want to know what my most viral video is? The most viral video of on my YouTube channel is a video of a fucking white dude wishing death upon me and telling me how worthless I am and how worthless my race is. And every comment I like and heart that shit.
So
because I understand the game, bro. I don't let stupid shit get me all emotional because somebody says something about me. But go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, call her. Why don't you just tell? What do you say?
I grew up punching niggas in the face, man. Niggas
Exactly, bitch ass nigga shit.
That's just how we grew up.
That's bitch ass nigga shit. Was you raised by a female? Was you raised by a female or male? Was you raised by a female or male? Was you raised by a female or male? Was you raised by a?
You see, I keeps over talking. But you raised by a female. He keeps repeating that just to drown me out. That's the shit that, like, if you ever had a girlfriend and you get into an argument, which I don't recommend, but when I was younger, I used to do that. And that's the tactics they do. They just keep repeating the same shit, trying to overtalk you. You know, I mean, I've seen females act like that, but I usually don't see guys do that.
Tell me this. Who raised you? Tell me this. Who raised you? Tell me this.
That's all I'm saying.
Who raised you, bro?
I think I get it. I think they target fatherless guys because they think fatherless guys will be less masculine. And so then they can come in and do what they do and say what they say and say, hey, see, you didn't have a father, so you're not masculine and you need me.
Who raised you? Your grandmother or your father? Who raised you?
Not my father.
Exactly.
That's what we're saying, and that's the problem right there.
Sir, what do you say to women? Let us give us an example of what you say to.
And so and with him saying what do I say to women? You know, they want you to they're searching for something for you to give them to beat you up with. This is what this guy has no, goodwill in him. Let's see what Steve gonna do. I mean, they can't get me on that shit.
The women. When you see a woman, what do you say to her?
I talk to women like I talk to dudes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Conversation.
I asked for a stay. I'm asking you a simple fucking 2 + 2 question. What do you say to women that you are trying to get at?
Hello. I talk to them like people. I talk to people in the fucking line at the grocery store.
Give us an example. Give us an example. There's a girl at Starbucks and you trying to get at her. What do you say?
I don't remember what I say to everybody I run into. I just talk to people. I told the men and women the same.
So, what do you say, bro? I mean, what the fuck do you say to the bitch? What do you say to her? Think about the last one. You're 49 years old. You're not 6 years old. Think about the last woman you spoke to. What did you say to her?
I guess these guys may just run around all day hollering at girls. Maybe that's the thing they do. I mean, look, I just get on planes and go be with dime, not nice looking girls, attractive women with perfect bodies. That's what I go do. I don't chase these girls in America. Why am I gonna chase a problem? So I just I guess they expect me to have some specific lines like, "Hey, mama, you sure is looking good in them leggings. Don't make me get the begging." They probably got them old 1970 lines, man. I mean, these guys are funny, man.
I can't remember. I'm being honest with you.
No, but you can remember all this other silly ass bitch ass shit you saying before. You talking about all your money and travel.
What am I remembering, nigga? I'm not telling you no situations. I'm just telling you my game is whack.
Yo, it's been that long, Steve. You gotta understand, it's been that long.
I'm not too proud to admit that.
He's been spending his money.
Game. Give me game. Give me the mentality.
He's been spending his money for so long, bro.
Let me ask the caller this.
I'm spending my money.
Fuck.
Okay, caller. Let me ask you this. Then let me ask you this. So when you meet women, when you offer a date, where do you normally take them?
Regular restaurants, lounges.
I'm fucking.
Okay, now. Okay, cool. How much do you normally spend on the first date?
This is where I talk about financial scarcity. So watch their reactions.
How much it cost for 2 meals at a Roof Chris or
Nigga, you tell me what you spend.
So you take bitches to Ruth Chris on the first day, homie?
I sure do.
Wow.
That's where I'm going anyway.
All right.
That's where I be.
Okay. Here's the thing. Go to. You need forget masculine identity. You need to go to badboymembership.com because we don't feed bitches on the first date.
I'm trying to figure out what makes him think I want to be like them or him. Y'all don't feed bitches. That's y'all's rule.
Okay, what you do on the first date? Give me some first date ideas.
Drinks, walk in the park, axe throwing, pool, bowling, like just an activity that we could spend some time and talk, get the vibe and see if she want to fuck. That's it.
Ain't that interesting? It's all about sex. All about sex. See if she want to fuck. So he's trying to nickel and dime his way to the pussy. We ain't taking you no Ruth Chris. I ain't feeding you. I'm gonna take you, get you a cup of coffee, walk in the park. If you see a dog you like, you can pet it. Come back to my house and fuck. Come back to my 2-bedroom apartment. Shit, I ain't paying but $750 a month rent for that motherfucker. And fuck, I save money. Financial scarcity. That's what kind of nigga I am. You should be like me, be a financially scarce nigga. Holla at these bitches taking them no Roof Chris, nigga. I can't afford that.
So you date only to fuck?
No. I didn't say that. I'm telling you.
That's what you just said, brother.
You what the protocol?
I'm not.
Bro. Do you really want the game or you just want to talk? You really want the game or you just want to talk, homie?
They can't let you talk. It can't be a two-way conversation. It gotta be a quick answer. Oh, wait a minute, bro. Oh. Shut up, nigga, shut up. Hold on, let me talk. You can't talk to these niggas, man.
Give me the game, brother. Give me the game.
I'm trying to explain to you that when you're dating, you're really doing it to check attraction and to see how interested she is. Now, if a chick want to fuck you on the first night, more than likely it's because she's interested, because she finds you attractive. And if she finds you attractive, that means she's willing to follow your lead, follow your program. And that's what you're trying to indicate on the first couple dates.
See, that's what I used to do when I didn't have money. Like, even though my 30s was a low, I still got pictures, pussy from hot chicks. You know, I remember the homie, and I used to bang many of them on the first night. But as I had nothing, I was driving a Kia. I didn't own no house. I didn't have no business. I was living in a little townhouse that I was renting. So I was trying to bang. I had nothing to lose. Now I'm gonna bring a stranger to my home. I gave her some mouthpiece. She said, "Yeah, let's go fuck." I bring her to my home and bang. See, I got too much to lose. I'm meeting with my estate plan attorneys to protect my wealth and set up my trust and build my stuff. But all this guys, he don't got nothing to lose. He probably got I don't know what he got. I ain't gonna assume what he got or what he don't got. But obviously, he doesn't mind not getting to know a person and having sex with her at his age. I know he's over 30. He is not in his 20s, and he may be over 40. But when you have some, they have something to lose. I mean, it's easy to get caught up when you have money. So I can't move like this guy. I can't be out there trying to fuck everything just because he's got an ass. And I'm trying to help him understand that, but he's still low value. He doesn't have wealth. He has nothing to lose.
Especially the first date. That's why you don't do anything too extravagant like dinner or anything that takes too long on the first date. And I said bowling before. That was a fucking mistake, because you got to go through 12 lanes of fucking bowling. Because if a bitch want to suck dick by the second setup, then no, bro, you don't know. You're not.
See, he keeps saying it's not all about the sex, but yeah, I'm trying to take her to the park and walk her dog or whatever, give her a cup of coffee. We don't feed him to see if she wants to fuck. Now he's talking about getting his dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? He wants me to think like that. Ignore my wealth, ignore the risk, ignore my situation, ignore my personal preferences, which I personally prefer foreign women. That's my personal preference, but I'm weak because I don't want these American women. Well, I was running through them. They had pH issues. They had hygiene issues. Even the good-looking ones, the younger prime women, they had hygiene issues. They had pH issues. They had trust issues in terms of me being, they're trustworthy. A lot of these young women are scamming. A lot of these young women are set you up to get robbed by somebody. And maybe he doesn't have much to steal, but I do. I don't want randoms coming to my home. I don't want to have sex with randoms. He is different, man.
Not listening. It's not just about sex. Sex is an indicator that she wants to follow the lead, my brother.
Give me the game, brother. Give me the game.
I'm trying to explain to you that when you're dating, you're really doing it to check attraction and to see how interested she is. Now, if a chick want to fuck you on the first night, more than likely it's because she's interested, because she finds you attractive. And if she finds you attractive, that means she's willing to follow your lead, follow your program. And that's what you're trying to indicate on the first couple dates, especially the first date. That's why you don't do anything too extravagant like dinner or anything that takes too long on the first date. And I said bowling before. That was a fucking mistake, because you got to go through 12 lanes of fucking bowling. Because if a bitch want to suck dick by the second setup, then no, bro, you don't know. You're not listening. It's not just about sex. Sex is an indicator that she wants to follow the lead, my brother.
Right, great caller. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the women that you paid to have sex genuinely wanted to have sex with you, or were they doing it for the money?
And see, first of all, they don't understand situations. you pay prostitutes for sex. When you have a young lady that is attracted to you because of your wealth, you're not buying sex, but she gets to participate in my lifestyle. She gets to eat at fancy restaurants with me. She gets to go to nice places with me. And she decides to give me sex, or she does not decide to give me sex, or I decide to accept sex, or I decide not to accept sex. It's a two-way street. Everybody's not accepted. Everybody's not given an opportunity. Sometimes I meet up with these chicks and I decide, sometimes they say things that make me uncomfortable. So if they say things and I don't really like something she said, like I really like, oh, that's I don't feel comfortable with that. Sometimes I even though she's attractive, I mean, like, nah, okay, well, I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out. I'm gonna holler at you. And I mean, just not holler at her. I'm not gonna be a jerk about it, but it seems to me that these guys' main goal is sex, and they don't seem to take anything else into consideration. They just want they just want sex. I can't afford to live that way. Then he says, well, no, I'm not talking about sex, but everything he was talking about was sex.
Man, you asking him?
Huh?
Some wanted to, and I mean, look, I ain't no ugly nigga.
No. What I'm saying.
Before that was a fucking mistake because you got to go through 12 lanes of fucking bowling. Because if a bitch want to suck dick by the second setup, then no, bro, you don't know. You're not listening. It's not just about sex. Sex is an indicator that she wants to follow the lead, my brother.
Right, great caller. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the women that you paid to have sex genuinely wanted to have sex with you, or were they doing it for the money?
Man, you asking him?
Huh?
Some wanted to, and I mean, look, I ain't no ugly nigga.
No. What I'm saying is that the main reason. This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
In no shape, form, or fashion.
Caller. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. The main reason why they wanted to have sex with you was because you were paying.
Probably did it to keep the access.
No, it's because they wanted the money, bro.
Right, it's because they wanted the money. So what we're saying is, and this is what Miles is saying, is that when you go out with a woman, you're trying to see what the vibe is and to test to see if she actually wants to have sex with you. So that's what we're saying about seeing if she's sexually attracted. That's what the game is, where you're interacting with a woman and you're seeing if the woman is sexually attracted to you. What we're saying is you don't know that these previous women were sexually attracted to you because you were paying them. So what we're saying is when you don't pay them, you have to actually see if they want to fuck you. That's what we're trying to get you to understand, bro.
So caller, real quick. Caller, real quick, because you mentioned. Okay, hold on, real quick, caller. You mentioned earlier about take the sex out of it. Okay, cool, not a problem.
Fuck.
So outside of sex, what else are you trying to?
These some hating ass niggas too. They say if you even mention another YouTuber in the chat, they gonna kick you out. They ain't showing no love. Y'all some hating ass niggas, man.
Get from these women. What else are you trying to do?
Man, see, for me, a woman is more than a piece of pussy.
See, this old ass man is like, well, if it ain't sex, what else could you possibly be trying to do with a woman? If it's not sex, what you want?
So caller, real quick. Caller, real quick, because you mentioned. Okay, hold on, real quick, caller. You mentioned earlier about take the sex out of it. Okay, cool, not a problem.
Fuck.
So outside of sex, what else are you trying to get from these women? What else are you trying to do?
Man, see, for me, a woman is more than a piece of pussy.
No, I agree. I agree.
Oh,
but what else?
A woman is a companion. A woman is somebody who's gonna be around me.
Okay.
And we will have sex.
Okay,
Around
cool.
you to do what? Around you to do what?
A whole.
Around you to do what?
To do what? What is she going to do around you?
Be a companion.
To do
Okay.
what?
Do what?
spend time with.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Time doing what?
Let me ask you another question.
What kind of question is that? Like I said to be a companion. It was like, companion for what? What are you gonna do? Do what? Companion for what? What? I'm like, dude. You know, you go to the grocery. If you go to the grocery store, you might take your girl to the grocery store. You might go wash your car together, go have a meal together. Just she's your companion. She's just there with you. You gotta have a specific program that you put her on. You bring her there, you make her wash your car, you make her scrub your floors, then you fuck her, and then you make her suck on your dick and all. You know, it's like y'all ain't never had a companion. You don't really just plan shit out. If that's your girl, you just, baby, I gotta run to the drugstore. I'm come with you. Shit like that. Simple shit. I don't know. I mean, you know, having a girlfriend, she was just my companion. She was just did shit with me. It wasn't no specific shit, but sometimes we did some nice shit. Sometimes we might go out a couple of times a week to a nice restaurant or see a show, or, you know, but most of the time you're just hanging around. You know, go over there, you know, just what did I I don't know, man. Maybe these guys never had girlfriends.
What type of value does a woman call? Listen,
I want to say something because I want to give you some game.
No, you can't. You can't.
See, closed-minded. I was asking them for game. Now I want to give them some game. No. That's like a millionaire trying to say to a homeless nigga, like, hey man, I want to give you some game. No, nigga, no. Hell no, not from you, nigga.
See a flaw in the mentality is something that somebody said. I want to point it out. Just give me a call. There ain't gonna be no big speech.
No.
let me ask you another question. What type of value does a woman call? Listen,
I want to say something because I want to give you some game.
No, you can't. You can't.
See a flaw in the mentality is something that somebody said. I want to point it out. Just give me a call. There ain't gonna be no big speech.
No. We don't want to hear that shit. Anything.
You said the date is about seeing if she's attracted to you.
Fuck.
Also, the date is seeing if I'm attracted to her.
Yes. We know this, bro.
Caller.
See, they will not let you get a point across, man. And my point was, because they're sitting up to tell you, see, the date is for you to really see. So see, if you're spending money, you don't know if she's attracted to you or the money. I was like, I don't give a fuck what she's attracted to. I'm on the pedestal. See, Cunningham, remember what I taught you that in that self-prioritized individual video that you was quoting? I said, take her off the pedestal and put you on the pedestal. You fortunate. Look, I'm a 1% American. A black man, I'm a 0.01%. You're not gonna bump into very many self-made. I'm not talking about a nigga that's dribbling a goddamn basketball. I wonder how many self-made millionaires that's not in the NFL or the NBA, or they don't rap, or I'm talking about how many millionaires do these guys know? There's very few black men in their 40s that are millionaires that make $1 million income, that have paid off luxury homes, luxury vehicles, that have no debt, 6-figure income monthly. They talk about 6 figures a year. That's like making 70,000 10 years ago. If you're making $100,000 right now, that's like making 70,000 that's the equivalent of the lifestyle that I had before I started my business. And I was driving a Kia. I didn't own anything. I didn't own a home. I didn't even own a Kia. Okay, so is these guys is, oh God.
Caller, listen, brother, listen.
You cut me off. Let me speak.
They can't let you speak. So I'm trying to give them game that, hey man, I don't go on a date trying to please her. I'm trying to see if she's acceptable to me. I'm the value. As them boys say, I'm the prize. And I'm really the prize. I didn't make no money off me as far as putting me out there. I was never the product. You guys are your own product, and the product's not selling. His price went down from $147 to $1. When in the markets, see, I'm not good at spitting game to American bitches because I'm not interested in American bitches. I mean, women. Excuse the profanity. But I'm not interested in them. But I know about markets. And I know when prices crash, that means there's less demand. So if your price went from 147 all the way down to $1, there's not a lot of demand. My prices go up. I don't raise them up all the time, but every few years, I give them a price increase. And the demand doesn't wane.
You just tell us.
Listen.
My assumption is if she agrees to the date, she's attracted to me. So
No, that's what. See, that's what we're talking. Bro,
Maybe I'm delusional, but with the place where I go, I feel attractive. I do. And if a girl agrees to a date with me, I'm assuming she's attracted to me. Now, like I said, I'm not even worried about if she's attracted to me. That's an assumption. It's about, am I attracted to her? Do I like her? Does she say anything? Because look, I'm always looking for what turns me off so I can abort mission and avoid problems. So I'll be proud of girls if they make it a few weeks without getting cut off by me, especially if they're Americans. Because most Americans, the first thing I see that's a red flag, I just disconnect. I don't give a fuck about an American. They start taking too long with the text back, I just stop texting. Or they give me that, I just want to take advantage of you and your money, I just disconnect. It's no big deal. But if I spent $200 on a date to find out that I don't like you, that's not that expensive.
No, hybrid. No, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Listen.
I know she's attracted.
Nigga, she's attracted to Ruth Chris. She's attracted to Ruth Chris in the car. Remember? She's not attracted to you. You're not even attractive, bro.
You think just because you think all I got is money in a car?
You're not attractive, bro.
You don't think that I'm 6'2", I'm built.
You're not attractive.
I'm intelligent.
Nigga, you're leaning.
I got hair, nigga. You don't.
Nigga, stop.
That's the accent on the cake.
Bro, where does bro? Can you answer me this question? Okay, yeah, we're all okay. Yeah,
low in self-esteem.
I was waiting for this nigga, bro.
See, you can tell these guys not used to being challenged. When I called him a low self-esteem ass nigga, I think they got through to him. Even Lucario started laughing. Got it. Hold on.
Got him! Got that hoe ass nigga!
Nigga, stop.
That's the accent on the cake.
Bro, where does bro? Can you answer me this question? Okay, yeah, we're all okay. Yeah,
low in self-esteem.
I was waiting for this nigga, bro.
God, man.
Yo, wait, caller, hold on, Mark, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on, wait, Mark. Hold on, listen, real quick, Mark.
Marcus, calm down.
Hold on. How do you know the girl on the date, because she's showing up to the date, wants you? How do you know that?
Because she showed up.
So because she, okay, now let me ask you another question. Are there women out there who use guys for dates? Yes or no?
Say that again?
Are there women who use guys for dates, meaning they go on a date with a guy because they want to get taken out, get something to eat, but they don't really like the guy? Do women do that?
I'm sure they do.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So what we're saying is, you think just because she showed up on a date, that means she like you. It don't. She could be using you for the date. So this is why we're saying that you need to figure out if she's actually interested. That's what we're trying. We're giving you the game right now, bro.
So
this is my thing. I know they can't afford to lose $200. I know these guys can't afford that, and that's okay. I've been there. Trust me. But that's what the date's for. The date's for me to evaluate, do I think she's here for the money? Do I think she's into me? Do I think she's a scammer? Do I think she's violent? Am I attracted to her? Just this is what I'm scanning for. I'm waiting. Like I was talking, I had this badass bitch at my condo. I brought her to the fucking penthouse. Okay, and she came through and you know what? I think I met her at a restaurant at a bar, actually. It was her and her friend. I fed both of them. I mean, it was at a high upscale restaurant that I frequent. I don't really eat there, but I used to just go post up at the bar and drink champagne. And I would just tell all my girls to meet me there. So the bartenders knew me. They always see me with hot chicks all the time. And so they would just meet them if they were hungry, get whatever you want. And I just talk to them. And if they like eating it, it's all about the money. But this one chick, she was so fine. But she started talking about her situation. Like, yeah, I'm in college, but my mama, I can't stand my mama because she moved her step boyfriend. Well, she moved her boyfriend in there. That's what she did. She moved her boyfriend in there, and then I got to fighting with him, and I pulled out a knife on him. So I'm like, yo, bitch, see, keep talking, bitch. You violent. You pulling out knives on men. See, you then just disqualified yourself. So I'm just evaluating. So I probably spent $200 between those two and me drinking champagne. I probably spent $200, but I got to evaluate her, and I was like, this motherfucker is violent, and I do want to bang this chick, but she's crazy, and I don't need that. So that one didn't make the cut. So for me, they're so worried about the woman. Does she like me? Does she like me? Is it for me or is it for my money? I don't give a fuck. I'm evaluating you. Do I like you? That's what matters. Now, if I think you're just trying to juice me, I won't like you. But if it's an engaging conversation, you're attractive, you're not using a bunch of foul language, you're not going for the most expensive thing on the menu. If you're going for the most expensive thing on the menu, I'm going to let you do it because that's going to be the last shit you ever get out of me because I'm not going to talk to you after that. Because I know you just here to try to suck wealth off me, and that's going to be the nature of the interaction. But if you engage with me, you're telling me about yourself, I like what you're saying, eye contact, we do some light touching, maybe I touch your forearm and you touch my shoulder, and little shit like you reading the signs. Hey, cool. We can go on another. We can continue. I know if I get you back to my condo, you're gonna just take off your clothes like all the other hot chicks do. So these guys have never had wealth, they've never been successful, and they just don't understand. And unfortunately, if I was to actually meet these guys, I'd probably have to tell them.
You ain't nobody.
So Mark.
He's not here for game. He's here to fucking
Mark, listen. You said something. You said it repeatedly. Take the sex out of it. Cool. Here's the thing, though. What we tell guys is you can fuck a chick when you get ready to, assuming that she wants to fuck you. So all we're saying is don't have women that aren't sexually attracted to you around you. Right now, once you've ascertained that she is sexually attracted to you, you ain't got to fuck her right away. If you actually want to wait because you want to see what she's about and what she can bring to you outside of just sex, there's nothing wrong with that. All we're saying is make sure that the woman is actually sexually attracted to you so you don't waste your fucking time. That's all.
Fuck. Now this is the thing. Well, from a business perspective, I look at this thing from a business perspective.
You're fine.
Now watch how this guy Steve's gonna act when I'm just explaining my thing. I'm not dissing him. I'm just trying to communicate my thought. Look at this guy.
I make some investments that don't pay off.
So
I make some investments that do pay off.
So
if I go out on 4 dates,
why is he talking? Is that masculine? Didn't he say he got the masculine class? So look at the. I mean, I know they be trying to say dudes are sassy, but look at the sassiness of this guy. Like, I'm not dissing, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just making my point. He just wants to argue, like women do sometimes. Like, when your girlfriend's picking a fight at you, your chick. This is what he's doing, and I'm like, why can't we just have a conversation? Like I said, if that guy wasn't there, I think the bald headed dude, Cunningham with the shades, he's more of a follower. This guy's more feminine. He's just argumentative. Men don't want to argue with men. Even when they disagree, real men just want to get their point across. We agree to disagree. We shake hands. We go against. Like, you might walk around and say that guy's a super fucking simp, but you're not gonna disrespect the man or try to interrupt him. You want to hear what he's saying, so because you never know, you might pick up something. And brothers, all four of you guys, you could pick up a lot from your boy Lord Hybrid, but I haven't picked up anything from you guys.
I spend $200
So
on each girl, right?
so
One of those girls only showed up
so
because she wanted to be there. She
so
wanted to eat off the plate, right?
so
And then it's another girl who I mean, the
so.
nuances of the date, I can tell if a chick is really attracted to me or if she's just there for the date.
Oh
If
my
she,
God.
if I,
Okay, how? Wait, stop right there. How? Tell us, please. How do you know, Mark? How do you know?
No, don't
From
cut me off.
from
Don't
the
cut me off.
nuances, Lucario.
I'm just saying, if I sense during the date that she's there just for the date and for the benefit of that, that'll be the last. I evaluated her. She didn't make the cut. I'm gonna take that loss. I lost $200.
Okay,
But
how do you know, Mark? How do you know?
But when you win, it's gonna repay all the losses and many more millions in profit.
Mark,
So
how do you
I
know?
lost 200 on one girl that only wanted a fly meal.
Mark, how about you don't? But Mark, when you make, hold on, Mark.
Financial scarcity mentality.
Mark, you're a businessman, right?
Y'all be scared to lose $150.
No, Mark. Doesn't it
Financial scarcity mentality.
make more business sense to spend $20 than 200?
Yeah.
So why would you spend 200?
$200 if $200 is like 20, and I don't want to go to some cheap raggedy.
No, listen. Listen.
I'm probably gonna make, the way it's lining up, I'm probably gonna do about 97,000 this month, and that's being conservative. I may push a little over 100. $200. If she got her little bag and ran, she got her steak and ran, I'm cool with that. I took you on a date. I evaluated you. I don't like you. You were just here for the date. So I hope you enjoyed that steak. Next chick. She just came for the steak. Hey, enjoyed you. Enjoyed looking at you. Enjoyed talking to you. Don't call me, I'll call you. Next one. If I go on 4 dates and 3 of them don't like me, and 4 we connect. So what, I would have lost $600. So last month, I made low 90s. This month I'm going to make high 90s or low hundreds. In October I spent 400,000 out my bank account, and I still had multiple hundreds of thousands in the bank liquid. I paid off my home. I paid my state and federal taxes. I put a new roof on my house, all cash. And the money continues to come in, and it's going to grow. It's going to be more money next month. It's more money every year. So it's hard for me to care about $200, but at the same time, I can guarantee you LeBron, Kevin Durant, well, LeBron's married, Kevin Durant, fucking James Harden, These guys don't go on $20 dates because they don't want to be on a $20 date. They don't want to go to Applebee's. I don't want to go to Applebee's. I ate at Applebee's when I was in college. Now I eat at Ruth Chris and I eat at the top level restaurant because that's what I like. So I'm supposed to go to places that I don't want to go to save money from a chick to save $80 when I don't even want to be there. See, they don't understand about being rich. One of the things about being rich is as a dating one of these guys and dating, I don't want to say P. Diddy, dating 50 Cent. Dating 50 Cent or dating a wealthy man and dating one of these guys is a different experience. And the privilege, what makes me exceptional is that any experience that you have with me is going to be better than any experience you have with these guys. And you're going to get better dick. But we're not going to talk about that because I'm not focused on the sex. I'm just talking about the psychology of it. These guys have a financially scarce mentality. Females aren't scarce and finances aren't scarce for me. So I can't adopt their mentality because it's not my reality. $200 is a lot to these guys.
If I have $20 and somebody says I can spend 25 cents, I'm spending 25 cents. So what I'm saying is, even though you have $200, $200 is still $200, regardless of who has it. What I'm saying is, if I said, Mark, you could spend $200 or 20, which one would you pick?
Depends on the experience. I
don't want a $20 experience. I don't even want a woman to tell anybody that she went on a $20 date with me. I'm not a $20 nigga. There's a benefit to being lucky enough to get a date with me because it's going to be a better experience because I don't want a $20 experience. It's not about her. It's about me. I don't want to eat at Applebee's. I don't want to eat at Golden Corral. I don't want to eat at those places. I want to eat at the best because the best, I always buy the best. I don't shop at Food Line. I shop at Whole Foods. I don't fly Spirit Airlines. I fly American Airlines or Delta Airlines and I fly first class. So I could get there for Spirit for what? $320, or I could pay $1,900 to go to the same place and fly first class. And not have to be on that ghetto airlines, being on better airlines, and then on the better airlines, being the best part of the plane with the big seats. Because I'm 6'2", I'm not short. I like to be comfortable. I want to be served champagne. I want priority boarding. I don't want to have to wait in that long, winding line in the airport. I show them my credit card, my Platinum World Elite credit card that gives me access to all the lounges, or I can just show them my ticket in this first class. Oh, Sir Hybrid, this line. No, go around all of those people getting in the back of the plane. You come to this priority boarding. You go straight in, sir. That's the experience I want. So the difference in the price, I'm not tripping. Same thing when I'm on a date because I'm there. If I was sending her somewhere, I would send her coach. If she's flying to me, I'm flying her coach. I go first class. If I'm gonna send her to go hang out with her girlfriend, they can go to Applebee's. I'm not going to Applebee's because I don't want to go. So I don't want a $20 experience, and they can't understand that because they have financial scarcity mentality. And I think they have female scarcity because they act like, oh, if that girl just takes advantage of you, oh God, your ego, oh my God, you lose the girl, oh God, they're interchangeable to me. They're commoditized. None of them are that important to me. But this is what I'm working with. This
I'm not gonna go to some raggedy bullshit and spend $20.
I'm not going to no raggedy bullshit for $20. I'd rather pay $200 for myself to have a good experience.
Nigga, if you just wanted to get back on YouTube for a couple minutes, man, you should have just said that, man. If you just wanted to be back on a panel for, I just called in. Yo, it's your man Red Pill Hybrid.
About Lucario. Lucario said this. Lucario said that.
Hey, I really enjoyed your content from back in the day, but I always knew you was a weak nigga, man.
I'm weak. Come on, dude. Y'all's game is weak. My knowledge then gave on Steve at the top left. He got a headache listening to my shit. Like, damn, those fucking rich guys.
You was a weak nigga. I just enjoyed the shit you be saying though, because you talked about business and shit, and but I always knew you was hiding behind your money.
Always was a broke nigga,
nigga, I ain't got no ends. I am assed out in these streets, bro. Matter of fact, ain't no heat in my apartment right now. I'm fucked up. Your man Red Pill Hybrid.
About Lucario. Lucario said this. Lucario said that.
Hey, I really enjoyed your content from back in the day, but I always knew you was a weak nigga, man. I always knew you was a weak nigga. I just enjoyed the shit you be saying though, because you talked about business and shit, and but I always knew you was hiding behind your money.
You always was a broke nigga.
Nigga, I ain't got.
He said I used to talk about business, and I'm still talking about business. And y'all talk about bitches because you don't have any business to talk about. You talk about girls, you talk about game, you talk about that kind of stuff. And I like to talk about women too. It's like I said, that's not what I don't toil my efforts towards women. So for me, they're not important enough to get my time and my brain power. My brain power has to be reserved for doing things that add value to my life, to give me more power, to give me more wealth. So these guys are in their 40s and 50s, and they're still girl crazy. Thank the Lord, my testosterone has diminished. So my brain is now in full command, and my brain can look at women, look at my dick, look at the things I have on my table, and my brain can say, hey, which is more valuable to do with your time? And so my brain makes a decision. Build your business. Build your business. And then when you build up, so I haven't had pussy in months. I haven't had pussy since I got back here. And I mean, I can go overseas every month. I did it at the beginning of this year. I was overseas every month to month, back to back, first class flight after first class flight, staying in mansion after mansion, or high luxury whatever after high luxury whatever. And then it was cool, and I enjoyed it. I had a lot of sex, and I busted a lot of nuts, and it was cool. But when I got back here, I had things to do, and I've been focused on my business since I landed, and my income is going up. And I'm putting even more things in place to make my situation even better. And that's what I enjoy doing more than chasing these hoes. And it benefits me more. So now that my brain is in command because my testosterone is lower because I'm in my late 40s, that's a severe advantage. I gives no fucks about a bitch. Bitch, if you came here to get a $200 meal, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I take your broke ass back home to your fucking 3 roommates. Because you can't afford rent. I'm going to be back waiting on my lawyer to call me when he finished setting up my trust so I could do the documents. I got to get some shit to my CPA so I can get my books done. I got to get my taxes filed. I don't want to be late next year because I had to pay taxes and penalties because I paid late because I filed an extension. You got to pay more for that. So I paid $100,000 in taxes. Then they sent me more letters from saying, hey, you owe this much in penalties and interest because you didn't pay us. So this year I'm working with my CPA to have all my stuff even faster. So like we filing early because I don't want to get these niggas interest next year. So we on top of things now. But I had to fire my last CPA because he sucked and he wasn't saving me money in taxes. So this year, I had 2 CPAs. I was comparing against each other, and I fired the other one. So now we're going to catch up to date, and that's important to me. Not these hoes. And I'm going to keep saying it. And I know you guys don't understand that because you get paid to teach these guys game and destroy their confidence and then tell them they got to buy confidence from you for $147 a month.
No ends. I am assed out in these streets, bro. Matter of fact, ain't no he in my apartment right now.
You should be
I'm
tuning in
fucked
some
up.
business shit instead of giving game if you broke.
Exactly. You right. You right, bro. You right. We only been doing this for over 15 fucking years, but I ain't got no type of money, nigga. I am out. I'm asked the fuck out, nigga. I just been doing this for 15 years for my health. You feel me? But,
if you doing that for 15 years, bro, when you gonna elevate, man?
This bitch ass is calling us and shit. Shut your fucking ass up.
This nigga just missed YouTube. That's all. He just want to be on the panel with a bunch of real niggas. That's all.
Nah, man. Nah, I can get on YouTube any day I want.
Nigga.
I just called in to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Fuck with Lucario.
You fuck with Lucario.
I don't know who talking. I called in to fuck with Lucario.
No, but you know Lucario goes live by himself a lot, bro. You could have called one of them shows, bro.
We trying to get you the game, bro. We trying to get you this game, but you ain't receptive to it, man. I don't know.
Nigga, get on.
They're trying to give me broke nigga game. And you right, I ain't receptive to it, brother. But I called in because my homie always saying Lucario says this, Lucario says that. He don't live none of it. If I told them about my homeboy that's quoting Lucario, and I told you I wish I could get him on the call with Lucario, and I wish Lucario would just question him about his situation. Lucario. So I'm like, the dude that referred me to you, he really needs you, but he if you hear what he doing, oh man, I'm gonna try my best to get Lucario on the phone with my homeboy. And you just quiz him, Lucario, and then you give him, hey, I'd rather don't bring these niggas. Just do Lucario, or if there's anybody else, Lucario and the Chargers hat, dude. At least you can talk to those guys. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to these niggas, man. I just wanted to put that question out there. I just wanted to see what they was gonna say. I didn't know it was gonna be this kind of shit.
I'm receptive. But
get on the membership because you got all the money.
Throw their punches, I'm throwing punches back. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga.
And when I challenge your point, I'm not trying to diss. I'm just saying this is what I see.
You can't challenge the point though, because that's what I'm trying to tell you. We're trying to explain to you why the situation is the way it is, why you're in the situation you're in now. And what we're trying to say is you ain't gonna get out this situation, bro, unless you adhere to the game.
This nigga just thank you for calling in. It was entertaining.
I did take something from this. I took something from this.
Right.
And what I took from this is, yo, you need to get back out there.
No,
you get back out there. You need to start exercising that game muscle and just
you hate yourself.
Hide the money. That's the two things I got from y'all. Get out there, get some exercise, spitting, and hide the money.
Right.
And I'm not taking none of that advice. When I pull up, I'm pulling up in my fly shit because I paid the price to be able to do that. And just because they ain't got no fly brand new whip that they bought cash, that's a luxury SUV vehicle, and then you put thousands of dollars of modification, so you got the only one like it, that's not my fault. But when I pull up, I like pulling up how I like pulling up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not taking, I'm not hot, and I'm not chasing a bunch of American bitches and absorbing all that risk, accepting, all that risk. I'm not doing that. So I'm not listening to nothing these niggas saying.
I got a regular car too, so I don't got to pull up in a millionaire car all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Rock.
And I don't even bring hoes to my house. I get Airbnbs for these bitches. I don't let these hoes come to my house.
Facts. That's what I was saying. This nigga been trolling the whole time, man. That's right. But I fucks with you though, bro.
I ain't trolling. Niggas been calling me bitch ass niggas, calling me weak. I ain't got no daddy, all kind of shit. I'm supposed to just sit up there and take this shit. I gotta punch niggas in the face. Mandatory. You punch niggas in the face on fuck.
But I fucks with your old channel though, man. Your shit was fire, man. Appreciate you for calling in, brother. I really appreciate it, man. How was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving? You being a rich nigga and all. How did the rich do it?
I just went home and kissed my grandma, man. That's what Thanksgiving is for me. And broke, rich, don't matter. Everybody got somebody they love. That's what I did.
Facts. That's what's up, and that's what's up. But appreciate the call though, brother. Thanks for calling in today, brother.
No
Man.
doubt.
All right, man. Take it easy, man.
That's ironic that his name is Mark, though.
Talking about his name was Lord, whatever the fuck it is.
Mark ass trick ass Mark. Sugar daddy. Sugar daddy ass nigga. No, but I knew he was trolling because if you listen to his story, he talking about, yo, so I pulled up with $1 million car in the Panera, and then the bitch gonna give me the steak look. Like, come on, man. What kind of story is that, man?
But let me say this. Let me say this. Okay, and we've often said this. Nobody never said that you can't use money to get a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We all know that some women are captivated by a lifestyle, and you know, a nigga pull up in a fucking $100,000 whip or whatever the fuck he got. And there are some women that are gonna be like, I want to be a part of that nigga situation, so I can go on shopping sprees and go to Ruth Chris on the first date and shit.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
We know that happens, but as he said out of his own mouth that he's getting tired of doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of guys who use their money to get bitches, some of them get tired of doing that. They get tired of having these interactions with chicks where everything is a monetary.
Ain't nobody slinging no dick in here but Big Daddy because he's the only one paying bills.
Right.
This is what we try to tell these. This is what we try to tell these guys. Where it's like, no matter what you're doing, if the game is not in you, you still gonna lose.
Right.
You understand? Because what the she was saying basically explained that, where it's like, yeah, you could fuck the hottest bitches on the passport. You could fuck the hottest bitches, you know, sugar baby and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, you gonna need to talk to a bitch face to face, human to human. And if you ain't got no game, you still fucked up in this shit. But go ahead, Steve.
Suck a dog dick, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
I mean, look, gentlemen. This is the best news about this. That little sucker coming on here. He's you. This is gonna be you. All you motherfuckers right now, you're gonna end up like this fucking weak bitch ass motherfucker. Can't even talk to a woman. Hey, talking about I got a program. I need game. Motherfuckers, y'all gotta stop using the word wrong, man. If you don't have game, please don't disrespect those who have game. But I would. Trying to talk about, well, I wasn't interested in her, but I mean, she was thinking about me. And then, man, guys, y'all on the same fucking pathway if y'all learn game, though.
He's a fag.
What happens with a lot of these guys, their ego,
right?
You know, because they got, you know, success or what have you, their ego gets in the way. So what happens is when a woman they think is beneath them doesn't address them or respond in a way that strokes their ego, they feel some type of way. Like the chick.
And that's the only thing I think this dude got right. When he said that, I felt that. Because I really do. Like, when I walked in there, I'm like, you bum-ass bitch. Like, look at your ugly ass hair. You know, one of them bitches with that fucked up, crazy-looking colored hair like they a female rapper? Them long-ass crazy nails and them stupid-ass eyelashes. She might have a little bit of an ass on her or something. But she, you know, I'm like, bitch, you a dirty rat bitch. Like, how dare you not smile at me, ho? I do have an inflated ego, and I do look down on people, especially chicks like that. And so, yeah, he was dead on with that. That's the only thing any of these niggas got right. And in my opinion, and my expectation is my woman is there to support my ego. So when you start making me feel less than, I gotta get you away from me, because if you don't increase my ego, like you don't tell me how much of the shit I am and make me feel special and make me feel superior, then like I'm superior to these niggas. So when you run up on a nigga like me, I'm not one of these niggas. These niggas don't have nothing. These niggas, they got a bunch of blabbing they can do to you, put on your program type shit. But these niggas ain't you. Look, come on, man. Bitch, I'm offended that you giving me the stink eye hole. That is true. That's very true. This brother was correct.
Who probably looked at him, you know what I'm saying, with the stink eye, he probably felt like, yo, man, you beneath me. Do you know who the fuck I am? You know what kind of car I got in the parking lot? I bet you he was thinking that type of shit. And
That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. He got it right. He got it right. Salute to that dude. Salute that dude. Do I got something positive? I'm trying to get a positive. I'm trying to get something. I want to give him something positive. I ain't got it. Oh, I give him this.
I can smell a motherfucker with money.
Yeah, he got that one right.
Ain't nobody slinging no dick in here but Big Daddy, because he's the only one paying bills.
Right.
you gotta understand that women, regardless of what women say online, women are not automatically gonna respect you because you got money. They won't. I promise you, they're not gonna automatically respect you just because you have money.
Ain't they talking to a woman is a game, though? When they're walking up on a woman, got to do it the game, and you can't even do that shit.
Look, he in the chat too. He in the chat too. I'm gonna call back and whip this nigga ass.
I was just smacking these niggas, man. They had to mute me. I was cussing these niggas out. Y'all didn't get my good cussing out because they muted me. Those little punk ass niggas. You know what I mean? I was going off on them niggas' heads, man. Well, that's enough of these niggas, man. I'm just telling you, look, these niggas don't got this right here.
I don't know. She is pretty. She have a beautiful face.
My hoes, I pass hoes to my hoes and make my bad bitches that I used to hang out with. We're not gonna be vulgar. I let them evaluate my chicks and they be jealous. But yeah, come on. None of you niggas is on my level, man. Y'all niggas don't got
She is pretty. She have a beautiful face. I like her hair. I don't know. She look cool. But it is when I see too much ass pic, I just be seeing ho ho ho. But she is very beautiful. She's a very attractive woman. She's cute. She have a cute waist, a cute ass, whatever. I don't know. I don't. Too much ass pic. Just way too much ass pic.
But if you believe in God, believe in
SP motherfucking I.
Believe in that, for real.